and things of that such. Let me see if I can get this adjusted. Yeah, okay, we're good. All right. So the main part of the situation for somebody, you have a person that wants to have, somebody has like a vengeful type of spirit, but they want just revenge because they feel like you may have, um, it's like basically embarrassed them on something it is that they felt that they do so well, or they've been around for so much longer about what it is that they do. And whatever it is that they do, because this is also somebody that wanted you to not seem as if you're speaking the truth. And also, like, they wanted to seem like you wasn't speaking the truth. But however, the truth is in the pudding, is what I'm hearing. Also, someone's name could be Aaron, or something like that. But whatever it is that somebody felt that it was that they had some type of truth on in a situation, somebody realized that somebody was telling like a big time bold-faced lie. Okay, it has literally, here it's like it's about to destroy somebody's image. Somebody could be in some particular industry. I don't know if this is got something to do with beauty or something like that. Beauty, somebody, it could be also in like club industry. This could also be in legal field or something like that as well. Also, banking as well. As Azra, or something like that. Elias, or something like that. Somebody, it's like making someone, it's like, I'm gonna make them pay for everything that they say, and I make sure that everything doesn't go in a particular way. For someone, be prepared for somebody to try to pull something very slick, because it's like, I know in my instance, these are people like they still swearing like they have this one up, but it's like, be mindful of someone trying to pull something with a bank or with your bank. Somebody is going to try to pull something with your bank. And it's like, at this point, if they do, is basically confirmation, prediction. It's going to prove like to you that it's the truth. For somebody, just screenshot about what something is. Like, especially if you're accustomed to, you receive your payments on time, or if you get like some people just get certain banks because they can get paid like a day or two ahead or something like that. Somebody, I'm telling the truth, somebody gonna play with your bank where like if you're supposed to get paid like 1 or 2 days ahead, this is somebody that's gonna literally try to make it seem like so you won't be able to call like your bank or something like that. For somebody, that was the sole purpose of, like, if you had interruption in your phone service or something like that, this is what the hope was, that you wouldn't be able to reach out. You wouldn't be able to like have transportation. This is also somebody hoping so like you wouldn't be able to like, pay your bills or whatever. Because if like me, I like to just pay everything ahead of time. But this is like somebody literally wanting to make sure like somebody's going to try to pull something with a fucking bank. Someone be prepared for that. But if they're going to do that, it's not going to work. For somebody, the blessings and stuff like that over it, regardless of what it is that they have on there, it's like somebody, you gonna get even a fucking bigger blessing on top of whatever it is. Because whoever these people are that's playing with banks, if these are people trying to play with like a job or transportation, you being able to talk with like telecommunications or something like that, and you've been dealing with like certain delays. I'm also getting like something about a statute code 18241, code 18242 is basically about to be thrown at a few people at this time. It's going to be 4 people that they're going to be pulling around. I don't know if they're going to be going towards them around 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. So something is about to take off for someone. I'm also hearing that someone is going to do something. And whatever it is that they're going to do, it's like 6 and 4, so 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Whatever it is that somebody's going to do is going to backfire like hell on these people. This is like somebody wanting to affect somebody's livelihood, what it is that they go do, if they're going to be able to go out and about or things like that. Because for me, it was just like something said that they're sitting here trying to monitor a phone, and it's like they're monitoring like, okay, well, what did they're monitoring the fuck out of somebody's phone. Like, okay, well, let's see if they're going to be sitting here checking this, or are they going to be sitting here checking that. Somebody, soon you're going to have to change like your codes, but I feel like something is going to be coming in, and I feel like somebody shot a sheriff. But I didn't kill the deputy. What the fuck? Something fit to go down like a motherfucker, but whoever it is, somebody ratting somebody out about a bank institution. Also, there's going to be like a transgender that's about to get found out because they could have been doing something, trying to get somebody caught up. Somebody was trying to win over like somebody's heart, or like how somebody was speaking. Like, so somebody may have did something to try to keep something from coming out, deception and envy. Somebody likes the color green or blue, or will be having on the color green or blue, but boys in blue, police, green, sheriffs. The sheriffs wear green, local PD will have on black and blue. So, you know what I'm saying? The boys in blue. So some whoop, it's fit to come to the light. I'm hearing whoop whoop, something that they did April and May is coming to the surface, something that they did in September. Also, somebody collaborated for somebody from North Carolina, or something with some ties to North Carolina is about to come to the surface. Somebody hoping that they can keep this shit undercover about what they did either April 17th or 19th or May 17th and May 19th about what they did. It's coming to the surface. Yep, it's definitely coming to the surface. Somebody told something. Also, they told something about some housing, a community. Well, this is not even a community. Something about a house. Oh, somebody could have told somebody about how they gave them a house, an apartment, a condo, or something. This person could have like a little white dog. Look, it's a small little white dog. Not a big one either, a medium or a white dog. Someone with a white dog, but somebody could be 5'9". Whoever this person is that's 5'9", somebody could be born in 95. Somebody could be 59 years old. They could be found out about a 17-year-old, a 19-year-old, a 40-year-old, and a 5-year-old. So they may have participated in a court case, or participated with some kids, or did something with some kids illegally. They about to be found out about something that they did. Red zone. Something about red zone, auto zone. So a car place. Something about auto zone. They could be trapped in fear. But these people are also playing with someone's bank. So they could have been like, they could have recently just got caught trying to bribe or punk somebody at a bank branch. Like an institutional bank or a grocery store, if not a bank or grocery store, or convenience store, food supply, and an apartment. Somebody's trying to force somebody to comply in a community about some houses, apartments, real estate company. Like it's a tie. It's something tied in, and whatever it is, PD, sheriff, and with these two together. That's the truth. Somebody got proof. Something for to go down between 4 or 5 a.m. The latest 9 a.m. I'm hearing somebody's name could be Sam. Street code Sam I am. So someone could be using codes based off of Dr. Seuss because they felt nobody would know or look into that as Dr. Seuss was something. This is also somebody that was trying to keep something from coming out with a legal pursuit. So something that they was planning to do. I'm also hearing that Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Somebody could be 48 years old, 44. Somebody's definitely 48 years old. Somebody could be born at 84. Definitely born at 84. 84, 98, 94, or 95. Something coming out. But April 17th, April 19th, May 17th, May 19th, April 8th, 420, May 9th, April 4th, and April 8th. So April 4th to the 9th is May 4th to the 9th. Something fit to be, something about a knife. Somebody gonna find something unauthorized because it's like, well, shoot, you got all this other gears to do this. Why do you have it? Oh, somebody gonna get ready to go do something, and I'm seeing somebody seeing something not authorized. And Living Color. Living Color, that show came out late 80s, early 90s, if I'm not mistaken. But if I'm not mistaken as well, the Wayans brothers are from New York. Wise men. So somebody could be also catching on to somebody from a church too. This police and these sheriffs right here, whoever's born in 95 or whoever could be 58, 48 years old, whoever this group is, and they got ties to a bank, real estate company, somebody's property management or leasing office, and a bank is trying to do something at a grocery store, at a plaza. Something going on today. Something's about to blow up in somebody's face. And it's a group. Somebody's going to lose somebody too. Because memories of love, whenever you light up a candle or something like that, that's like passing off a memory of love. It's about to be 3 or 4 people. I'm telling you, I said this not too long ago. Something is going to happen for somebody to either recognize that it's certain shit. Whenever I'm giving you a prophecy, either you're going to take it seriously or it's going to be some shit that's going to hit you in your motherfucking face and you're going to be sitting there and it ain't going to be ha ha ha. This is going to be somebody with motherfucking alligator tears. And whatever the fucking response is for this situation, it's going to be 3 to 4 deaths that's going to happen to somebody and they're not going to have enough time to show up. You're not going to make it there in time. Because this is something that is literally like a setup, but it's coming to light. Because somebody thought they was going to do some type of, like, I'm hearing somebody, I'm going to fuck up their life. I'm going to make them starve. I'm going to make them suffer for life. I'm going to make them, and somebody not realizing whatever it is that they've been doing over the last 4 to 6 years is catching up right now. If it ain't happened already on June 20th, this prophecy will be fulfilled by August. Or this is something that happened last year and someone's still trying to cope with this shit and they keep feeling like this person did this to me and this did, and it's like ain't nobody did shit to you that you ain't do to yourself. But how is it that you're a cop and you're a fucking sheriff and you're doing this shit and you messing with people from real estate? Somebody has some type of boat or somebody has family that they have to go across seas or go across water to go to wherever this is. Someone is not going to have like a response time to be able to get there, or it's going to be given. Somebody's not going to get that phone call until the last minute. It's literally set up that way for somebody. I don't know if this to get somebody out the fucking way, for something. It's like diversion of something. Somebody fit to be at a loss for fucking words, but it's coming out to the light. Somebody was hopeful that they could create a obstacle and challenge and keep somebody in fear of something. But whatever the fuck this is that's about to come to the surface to somebody, The fear really ain't for to be on whoever it is that somebody trying to fucking torture. Because somebody catching on to like, no, they really are getting harassed. This is getting like torturous at this point. Deception and envy. This is also gaslighting, stonewalling, trying to play back and forth with somebody just like to try to keep them at bay. Like, hold on. I can keep them to do what it is that I'm saying. But this is also somebody trying to do something to 3 more people at this time. Or somebody did something, or they trying to fucking hide it. Somebody born in 63, 62, 63, 65, or 68, or they could be this age, 52, 53, 56, and 58 years old as well. Communion. So somebody with communion, somebody could be Catholic, somebody could be fucking religious trying to play in this shit, but they fucking with somebody. You need to know they fucking with banks. They fucking with your home or where you live. So somebody, if you live in like an apartment or townhouse or whatever, like I do, they could be dealing or be co-conspiring with property management, your leasing office, either people that live around you, because it's like somebody around you end up getting a place that's near you that's not supposed to be near you at all. They're not supposed to be there. And whatever it is that somebody is doing on their end, on their cell phone, their computer, or whatever, they could have came into your home to get something off of your internet box or something like that, especially if you got it near your front door or in your sitting area. Someone could also be Syrian. Something about the last name Gibson. This is somebody really trying to keep you from speaking on something. They want you to get, it's like somebody, stop talking about it, stop talking about it, stop talking about it. But why wouldn't you stop talking about something or bringing something up when you know that's exactly what the fuck going on currently? But it's also somebody, it could be some shit happening to some people where some prophecies are being fucking fulfilled. And the only reason why they want you off of it, because the simple fact, the more you speak on it, the more shit is manifesting in these people that keep fucking with somebody. Because it's like, for somebody, they literally trying to make sure somebody drives a Maserati. Somebody, that's going to be a key clue. Somebody can either drive like a green, turquoise, mustard looking type of fucking color car, cotton candy, brownish color car, or a black or a white vehicle. Also, I'm getting red up here, red or mahogany, or a wine color car. Somebody, at least, somebody got a tip 3 hours ago. 9 hours, 3 to 9 hours ago, somebody got a tip on some people. How somebody gonna know? Either somebody gonna get ready to go leave to go do something, and they gonna see somebody circling the block. Because I'm seeing somebody call like, hey, is this one of your folks? Is this one of your people? And whatever it is that somebody getting, is either like somebody picking out a window, sitting in a car or some shit like that, and somebody asking, is these one of your people? Is this one of your people? And somebody not responding fast enough, somebody gonna be in fucking panic. But shit, just whatever you choose to do. I'm hearing Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? Also, something is a decoy. Something is a decoy. Something is a decoy. For a double case. Somebody's reopening a case to an old homicide. I'm told not to mention what is the decoy. Something is null and void. For somebody, don't be concerned. Something's still going to hit right on time. So if they try to do a hold or something like that, because it's like I feel like why they gonna get caught up in this crime? Somebody you met, like my shit is off. So whatever the fuck they've been doing, I can't outrun that shit. But whatever the fuck it is, it has something to do with cell phone, a call or something. Because I feel like whoever have to been calling you, and they seem like, I know for a fucking fact, ain't no way somebody could sit there and say, we don't have this information. Yes, the fuck you do. You can see clearly about what it is, about them trying to overcharge. They're doing whatever it is that they're not supposed to be fucking doing. And with that shit right there alone, I got a fucking hard fucking core feeling something else came about this. And I got a feeling about what it is, but I'm not going to speak on it because it's going to catch the attention of somebody and they're going to try to motherfucking run. No, bitch, I'm going to need your ass to sit the fuck right down. Because somebody going to be like, but what is it? It ain't about what the fuck is it. It's about what the hell you did. You know what you did. You knew it was fucking illegal. Why the fuck you keep fucking with the person? And then it's like the beauty of whoever this is about, let's say 2 to 8 of them that could have been trying to reach out to a bank unauthorized, and the sheriff is sitting on top of this, but they could have got the local PD person, local police person to do something, and whatever the fuck it is, these two motherfuckers is in cahoots, but they also ain't only in cahoots. They be doing some other shit that they ain't supposed to be doing, if you get my gist. You get it. It's something fit to take off quick than a bitch. Cause it's like one of those, all right, gotcha. All right, we got this over here. So it's one of those, you ever see somewhere, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. This is some shit that's fit to spin out. I ain't fit to say shit. Fuck it. Handle y'all business how y'all gotta handle it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna keep doing what I gotta do. I'm just looking for the effective way to make sure that I don't fuck up what the fuck y'all about to do. Cause that shit look too fucking elaborate and I like it. The other motherfuckers, they can shut the fuck up because they trying to figure out the only reason why y'all asses been on coming over here. And little do you not know, y'all playing right into the fucking putty. The right motherfuckers that really know, they know what the fuck that, and they now started. It's like it's been a little, the motherfucker talking riddles. Well, shit, if you like riddles, this is motherfucking Saw and Jigsaw. These motherfuckers want to play like it was motherfucking Saw in this bitch. Do you like riddles? All right, then. Is somebody over here thinking that you gonna keep talking motherfucking shit and thinking you getting information to try to, okay, well, she giving this elaborate type of information for us to do this, and then we can go ahead and counteract and do it like this, and then we could, bitch, you stupid. They still watching every fucking move you make. It's like this is over here trying to sing that new edition. Every little step I take, and they gonna catch you. Every little bullshit you make, they gonna arrest your ass. That ain't how the song go, but you get the gist of what the fuck I'm saying, though. Okay? This motherfucker, okay, Armando, Orlando, Fernando, Ricardo, whatever the fuck your name is, Ardo. It ends with an Odo. Okay? You over here want to play like you motherfucking Quasimodo. I'm the gypsy. How you doing? This ain't the motherfucking hunchback of Mocha Down, bitch. And you think I'm going to tell you what the fuck something is. The fuck I look like telling about the fucking setup to get you, your stupid ass. Like, I'd rather work with fucking decent ass motherfuckers that still gonna do fuck shit in the fucking world, but shit, they gonna make sure something's still working my motherfucking benefit. And the beauty of it is, I can still do entrepreneurial bullshit. Not you, whore. I changed. Whore. Since I don't like you no more, and I don't like your mama and daddy in them, whore. In the famous words of motherfucking Black Youngster, that shit will get you through. Okay? They basically said that, okay, since this is literally bringing to a fucking point where somebody says, since, oh, they don't want to still bring you the information. I literally see, what? I'll be trying to be, I'm only a Christian on motherfucking Tuesdays. On a Tuesday, I'm a motherfucking Christian. No, I'm not. I ain't no atheist. I believe in the Jesus. But these motherfuckers sit here talking about, I'm going to choir study on and Bible study on Wednesdays. And then Thursday, I keep my legs closed. And Friday, it's 7 Pill Friday. And they all the fucking freaks of the week. And then Saturday, they be talking about, I'm going to go knock on the doors and be a Jehovah's. And then Sunday, be talking about, oh, Lord, you going to redeem me from my sin. Bitch, you was the biggest sin in the fucking world. Why the fuck your daddy didn't swallow your ass? Okay. Rita, we said we was gonna not do this to fucking people. It ain't working. Jesus, I really did try to. I didn't. But listen, just work with me on this one. You said that you need me to be the vessel and the tool to just go ahead and give your word, but you didn't say. This shit started getting fucking funny by the motherfucking day. I swear for God. Somebody said this shit ain't fucking funny. Well, bitch, quit over here fucking with me then. And then it wouldn't be so motherfucking funny. You wouldn't be feeling attacked. See? You know how to get it from the back, sir, don't you? All right, then. Shut the fuck up. You better shape up. I am not Danny Travolta around this bitch, okay? I'm not Sandra D. Because, bitch, I told you I'm only a Christian on Tuesdays. It's Monday, motherfucker. You want to try to pull that religious shit, now it's like this bitch is disrespectful as fuck. As fuck. This is like somebody said, you want to sing the Usher song of seduction? Everybody know what goes on with Usher. Usher only got selections. Like, does he have a car? Like, dude, where's my car? I don't fucking know. I wouldn't give a shit if the motherfucker got a car or not. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. But somebody about to have some big ass problems. Somebody about to find them some pictures of Tutti Frutti, all Rudy, with his booty in with the Ruta Tuta in the air, popped up. Somebody like to go ahead and wear them gags on his face, don't it? Don't it? Tony, do you like to be gagged? Do you like to be on leashes? Come here, Alicia. Could you do this for me? Somebody like to watch their trannies be in fishnet suits and them damn latex motherfucking things with the little red bodysuits on. Oh, I seen you. Oh, I seen you. Oh, lady boys. I see you. So many motherfuckers be liking the cross dress, whether y'all know it or not. Be the masculine, manliest motherfuckers around this bitch be cross dressing like a motherfucker behind them closed doors. Not necessarily, because if you see them on these motherfucking sites, bitch, I be having a laugh. When I be wanting a good ass laugh, it's like, who's on Double List today? Who's on Sniffies today off of the Twitter app? Shit, I'll be going on the fucking DL fucking pages, the bisexual fucking pages, bitch, the shit you will find. I wouldn't be fucking surprised, shit. The shit you find on Reddit about these motherfuckers too, they be in your neighborhoods. Most of the time, they be your next door neighbors. You'll be fucking surprised. It was some fucking women, I swear to God, it was some fucking women that was walking around the fucking neighborhood so motherfucking proud. I was like, bitch, if only you knew like 10 minutes before you pulled up, that nigga just left his house and blew his ass out. And they be in the shed and shit like that. I be like, oh, Rita, I know I'm licking the blood, Jesus. I'm licking the blood, Jesus. I can't believe it, Jesus. I can't believe it. shit, the motherfucker. Yo, that sniffy app, bitch, that shit lit up so motherfucking well. I was like, y'all be, I be seeing some motherfuckers at the store. I'll be like, don't even look my way, player. Don't even do it, player. Cause if that's your girl in the car, I'm gonna tell her to go download this app real quick. And if she find her house on that bitch, leave me alone. Leave me alone, Hoppo. Hoppo. Don't make me turn into Sophia. If you ain't see the motherfucking color purple hoe. Hoppo, who's this woman? I'm not even a motherfucking Mary Agnes on this motherfucker, okay? What Sophia said, I had to fight my uncles, I had to fight my daddy, I had to fight my brothers. Lord knows I love Harpo, Lord knows I do. But I'll kill him dead before I let him beat me. Y'all bitches over here getting tagged inside your head. Now knowing that he was with you, you was Fred. I'm not supposed to laugh this fucking hard, but yeah, back to it. He's gonna be the motherfucker singing that song. Back to life, back to reality. Sometimes I wonder why they keep me going under. Okay. Let's. Woo. I needed that laugh. Cause it's like somebody was really doing some fuck shit. Like for somebody, they trying to fuck with somebody's bank account. They trying to fuck with somebody's phone. They trying to charge somebody from a fucking a bank card that you haven't used. And like for somebody, you may not have used this card or switched this card out like maybe over a year to maybe 3 years ago. And somebody was trying to get something to be charged to your bank from like a store, an app or something. Like you don't even use it. I feel like you even closed it out a long time ago. But whatever it is, somebody could have ties. And my situation is Best Buy. And I know most of the time, like when I went to go switch my phone company a long time ago, to Verizon, it was this Spanish chick, but she was friends with, where I ended up seeing her at the Dominican restaurant, but she was talking to one of the patrol officers and one of the sheriff dudes, but they were from Osceola. I was like, ain't no way it's a fucking coincidence, because she was over by the fucking Florida Mall. But then I was like, nah, ain't no coincidence. That bitch got ties to these motherfuckers and part of these people working together for this obstacle bullshit challenge or whatever. Like somebody got some ugly ass feet though. Like, do you get a pedicure? Do you even scrub it? Like, go get some premise stone. Scrub the back of that motherfucker though. This is like somebody, you know how they be having them brown, ingrown fucking toenails and shit like that. Somebody toenails ugly as fuck. They got a small ass pinky toe. But we having the audacity to sit there and fuck with people though. It's just somebody sit here like, but they passionate about fucking with somebody. Somebody did something like 15 days ago. Somebody did something on January 5th. Something about a Citgo gas station. Somebody could end up blowing a gasket in their car, past, present, or upcoming. Something about a gasket is needed in somebody's car. So somebody gonna be making somebody pay for something. Excuse me, somebody gonna end up paying for something that they car don't need. Like somebody thinking that they need like a transmission or some shit, and they don't, and they just need a fucking gasket. Damn, somebody for the payback's a bitch. Somebody for to get payback for some fuck shit that they did to somebody. Somebody for the overcharge the fuck out of somebody, or if they already did. They probably already did. Something about building 152, room 152. So someone could be staying at a hotel room 152, or something could be stuck in room 152 or 251. Also, area code 215 is prevalent at this time. Somebody's doing something. Oh, okay. I like that. Somebody could be definitely from Virginia, right there. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Chingy from Virginia. Also, she got caught up in some bullshit he didn't really do. It's like a transsexual swearing up and down they did something with him and they fucked up his whole career, and then they end up having to come out and say it was a fucking lie. So somebody born in 76, 1967, 72, 75, 71, or 93. Or somebody could be 39, 31, 32, 35, 36, 37. Like somebody for to get caught up in this shit. But it's like, say for instance, somebody don't know that somebody took a picture of them being somewhere. Somebody don't know that somebody recorded them. Like it's a transgender that recorded somebody doing something. Somebody about to find that shit out around like 1 p.m. Or they might get this like dead like in the morning. So between, someone needs to be prepared for something to come in between 5 to 7 a.m. or between 5 a.m. and 3 p.m. The latest, if you end up getting something at the night time, they're going to be between 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. What's that? Something definitely going down between 1 or 1 a.m. 1 p.m. and 1 a.m. Somebody be prepared for some shit to go down. No judgment, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, well, I can't say everybody like this shit. I do. But hey, yes, hey. Somebody gonna be leaking some shit very soon. You know what I'm saying, man? Ain't shit wrong with it. Shit, I like it. Shit, sometimes you want your booty back then, but hey, ain't shit wrong with it. I mean, for some of those that be trying to be all conservative and shit, that's your fucking prerogative. That's why he went over there. Straight up stop. They fucking with you though. You right. You right. Somebody's name is Uriah or Ryan or some shit like that. Hey, Ryan, Uriah, Elijah, don't ever feel no type of way because your bitch couldn't sustain. Amen. Because it's like somebody could be mad because somebody keeps saying, you think you're cooler than me. Bitch, you might be. Like, listen, if you feel that somebody's cooler than you, they just are. Just earn that shit. Yeah. The fuck? But like somebody wanted to play emotional guilt trip and shit. Like, fuck out of here with that. Where did I get that? Get the fuck out of here. Hey, where you from? Boston, Jersey? Which is it? Get the fuck out of here. You be okay, kid? Somebody stand your ground, like there's gonna be no more like conflict or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I'll fucking sit there and talk about a bitch. You bald headed and sure the fuck is. But shame myself time and time again to be motherfucking bald headed. But I don't do bald headed hood rat shit. You see the difference? Ghetto to the motherfucker, but shit, still go to Harvard every now and again if you got to. But shit, who wanna go to Harvard to be a slave to the motherfucking crown? Or do I wear the crown? Antigua, what's going down? Somebody said, I changed. I'm not gays no more. I've been delivered. We have a message for you, sir. Something about April 13th is resurfaced. Somebody's about to do something. Also, something about a hotel, 6:45 p.m., 6:45 a.m., 7:45, 1:45, 5:45, or 2:45 in the morning. Also 2:13 or 2:15, 5:15. Room 215, 153, 152. Room 164. Is somebody looking for somebody? Somebody at a hotel, or somebody looking for a motherfucker at a hotel room? Somebody area code 754. Hold on, where's the in 1754? It's somewhere over here in fucking Florida now. I know I posted it before. It's like, shit, I should be memorizing this shit because I be getting area codes all the fucking time. I got hoes. Somebody could be from Georgia in different area codes. Somebody could be texting from a different area code to somebody else in a different state, but they in the same state. So if someone got an out of state number in the same state, somebody's area could be 561 254. That's Texas. Somebody could have a 13-year-old or a 15-year-old currently. Somebody could have a 2-year-old, a 1-year-old, 6-year-old, 4 or 5. I got some kids in there. What's going on? Nah, I'm gonna quit. I ain't trying to be nosy nobody being now. Somebody fearful about something coming out. Somebody stuck in their head. Somebody could have somebody got a surfer look to them, man or woman. This is a man though. Also, this is a sheriff. This is the sheriff I'm talking about because they in green. They could be a Leo, so their birthday could be in August or May or July. Did somebody punk one of their CIs or somebody that they had arrested before to do something? Hands on your knees. Janice, or something like that. Somebody lying to the police. Did somebody lie to the police? Somebody could be like, they lied on me. They lied on me. Ain't nobody lying on no fucking body. Somebody, come on, somebody walk around this bitch. Oh, Fort Lauderdale. Okay, so somebody could have been Fort Lauderdale. Somebody walk around this bitch with a jail body. How you strong up top and you got strong, like, weak ass legs? Somebody got it strong up top and they got weak ass legs. They got that little triangle body. But they definitely work for the motherfucking police though. Somebody could be using like a bulldog. Not a bulldog, child. I don't know which context you mean, but hey, it could be all three. However, you got to choose your fucking situation. That's your situation. But what? Somebody's name could be Sean. A bulldog body. God damn. They strong, got all the big muscles up here, and they start walking. You tell them take down his pants. You be like, you didn't work out your legs. Peebo Lottie got more arms than you got body. This is a motherfucker that just got that, stomach. Got that dad bod up here, and their legs just looking like, ugh. This is Sharita don't. I caught myself. See? I caught myself. Because I was about to say some shit that I was about to say, Sharita, that's trifling in a motherfucker. No, don't do them like that. Somebody tempted to just like fuck with somebody. Also, this is a person in authority. This person works for like judicial. They could work for the police. They could work for a sheriff department, whatever. They're in a position of authority and they're tempted to do some fuck shit. But they also part of a lodge. They're part of a lodge. As people call it, occults, covens, weird shit. But lodge could be VFWs, legions, Masonic lodges and shit like that. Whoever this person is a part of that. But they definitely part of law, and they also could have backgrounds with military ties, but they do also have ties with government, and they could have been getting unauthorized access to somebody. What that say? Ain't shit I said at this point that's been a lie. I'll tell you a joke or two. I ain't gonna tell you no motherfucking lie. I'm just, it's here. Somebody also been working through a real estate company and not realizing that somebody was tracking what it is that they were purchasing, which is above their salary. Someone's salary is $74,000 a year. How are you affording a $200,000 type car? Or something that they purchased was over in a value of $200,000. Somebody's salary is literally $74,000 a year. And they looked in to see if this person had other businesses or whatever, try to look into spouses or whatever. But somebody purchased something that was over $200,000. Also, someone dropped $20,000 on something where somebody did the calculation. It's like, okay, well, you make $74,000. You know, that $74,000, you take away $20,000, which would put towards whatever this motherfucker is behind on taxes or whatever. Somebody ain't been paying they like property taxes or something like that, or they ain't been paying something, and then it's like an overpayment of something about $8,000, $4,000, and a $20,000 that is not accounted for. So someone may have felt that they got either DEA, IA, ATF, or whoever off their back or whatever, where they could still go ahead and do some type of counterattack. So somebody, whatever they did 420 is coming right back to bite somebody in the ass. April 20th biting the fuck out of somebody. May 15th as well. Manuel, Israel, something like that. Also something about organ or a pest control company. Mi compa. Okay. Viva la raza. Dímelo. ¿Qué es lo que? ¿Qué te pasa? ¿Qué está pasando ahora? ¿Qué tú quieres? Porque yo no sé qué es tu problema. It's going to happen. Let it happen, bro. Let it happen, brother. Somebody pissed in a motherfucker. How the fuck? She should work for the FBI, Holmes. She should work for the perfect people, Holmes. I don't know how she know. Quit playing the fucking people's energy. Then leave me alone. Somebody was born in 81. Somebody could be born at 87, 84. I know. We had the listen. We had a Dominican come in this motherfucker. We had the Chicanos come in here. We had the Vatos come in here. You know, all the way. You know, all we was missing was the chicharrón. Colombia. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers sit here like, wait a minute. You didn't say. Hey, Nicholas. He was like, there she is. She look different. El Capone, El Chapo. That's from Mexico. El Chapo and all his folk, they chilling. But whoever the fuck this is. Chilequiles. Vato, they fit to get him. Come watch. These niggas, they better catch him. Somebody is saying some shit and they just like, are you gonna say something? I'm not gonna say nothing. This has nothing to do with us. We stopped a long time ago. That's the problem. They don't listen. See, Jolito didn't listen. So that's what's gonna happen to them. You see? Cause look at the immigrant shit. Somebody's like really trying to tell them. Okay. Whatever the fuck this is, bro. This shit is crazy work. Somebody that was born in 77 that did something with these police officers too. Somebody snitched on somebody. They're part of this fucking crime and they actively still. This is like somebody doing some shit, right? And God forbid that I'm sitting here, yeah, everything is shits and giggles, you know what I'm saying? Okay, it ain't for you to see. If you don't see it, that's cool. That's just your prerogative. But shit, I'm explaining it. Either you get it or you fucking don't. And like I tell anybody else, if you can't get it, you can't vibe with it. There's a click at the button. But whatever this is, somebody snitched. But it's somebody who's acting. Okay, the people that this person born in 77 did or 81 just recently did. Somebody could be born in 74. Someone could be 47. Someone could be 81, 71, 74, 75, 76, and 72. They snitching on somebody. But the only reason being why somebody snitched is to keep the heat from whatever the fuck that they're actively doing. But it's still seen though. Somebody need to know you're still fucking seen because something is being done at either a casino, but they have a ties to like 3 to 4 particular banks. It's possible, but I feel like somebody's doing something that is. This is like somebody still fucking with somebody's bank. This is also somebody still paying people to be in someone's way or like at a home or like say you live in a subdivision. It's like literally whether you knew somebody moved in. This is like when y'all was sleeping, somebody came in, but you wasn't paying attention to who the people came in, but they were in to come fuck with you. But whether they was fucking with you or whether it was indirect, say that you sleep at a particular hour and then you wake up and you get your day started, but you started noticing certain shit will go on either an hour to 2 hours prior or right before you get ready to do something. Somebody's going to try to fuck with your bank account and whatever it is, whatever days that you get paid. It's like you're still going to get paid. It's going to be done like if you get, your payments 2 days prior, you're going to get it. If you get it a day prior, you're going to get it. Like for somebody, if your stuff is due for the first, right? And you were supposed to get it today, you're still going to get it, right? But it's somebody that wanted to try to do something like, say, if you needed to use your phone, they're going to cut off your phone so you don't get ready to call the bank to be like, hey, what's going on? Or they'll do something where you could be able to reach out to the bank, but you know what I'm saying? It's like something like that. It's like a bait and switch type of situation. But whoever it is, this police, this sheriff, and these people from this judicial system, a lawyer, especially if you got an open case of something that you're trying to close out, somebody is dropping info. Somebody's birthday could be on the 10th, the 17th, the 2nd, the 7th, or the 14th. Also, I'm getting the 20th, the 27th, the 21st. I'm pretty sure I already said the 15th. I said the 15th twice. So somebody need to know who you know's birthday is on the 15th. And I said that like twice. The 13th, 10th, 17th, 20th, 21st. Whoever, if you got a friend and you know their birthdays, or you got somebody is like trying to ignore relatives. Do not ignore relatives at this time. Somebody keeps thinking like, oh, my folks, yes, the fuck they would. Because somebody wants some get back for something. Somebody could stay on wood, so the name of something you live in starts with wood or ends with wood. WOOD. Or you live near a road, a boulevard, avenue with the word wood in it. Woodmen, wood chime, wooden something. Or you could have a wood chime in your house. Somebody snitched. Like they actively still involved in this shit. But something fit to happen. But it's going to lead to a positive outcome. They could be lumber, people that cut down trees or work in construction. Oh shit, that's pretty fucked up. Get him. You better get him. It's one of those, I'm hearing that situation from boys in the hood. Ricky, no. I don't know, as a kid, I used to laugh at that part, even though I knew it wasn't funny, but I still did. Nodes are trees. That's great to know. Thank you. Uh, Also, somebody, you may have been patiently waiting for something to come through about something that happened either last August 1st or January 14th. Okay, is this a child? Somebody, if you got a kid between the age of 7 and 14, this, I already know how this shit fit to go. Somebody gonna lose their shit. Especially if they're for real caring ass fucking parent. And somebody should already know why I'm pausing like this. Especially if that child being real moody or something like that. Start a class action lawsuit. You need to start a class action lawsuit for whoever you are, talking about some apartments or some shit like that. Class action lawsuit. Somebody, you're going to find something. If you got a child between the age of 7 and 17, you fit to find some information. Somebody, you could possibly already be aware of this. Somebody could brought awareness to this last January 17th. Also, somebody, you know, if you, once you open up a sex crime case for children, you will be looked into for a long time. So even if something goes, like for me, like when my phone changed and my number changed or whatever, a lot of people didn't realize that I was under, once you leave the state or whatever and they open up the case and you're not able to finish certain things, that case, once you cross state lines and go to another place and they're not able to reach you, it will now turn into a federal case. Kids, sex crimes do not have a statute of limitation. So somebody got their stuff caught up in some bullshit. If you didn't catch it, you just didn't catch it. But let me explain again. For somebody in a particular place or where you lived in, something illegal has been going on. You're not the only one experiencing it. Other people been getting bullied. Other ones, they just going along with it and they're not aware of it. Somebody that's with children between the age of 7 and 17 years old. A child will mention something or something occurred, whether this was a person that does maintenance, the construction or whatever. Something was mistook. Also, someone you need to, whoever could have been around these kids, whatever. Whenever you get ready, somebody, you need to open up a class action lawsuit against wherever it is that you live in, condos, apartments, subdivision. Even if you just renting a home, you can open up a class action lawsuit against real estate companies, those people or whatever, whoever the property management, you can open up a class action lawsuit. Also, sex crimes are the only crimes that are, well, it's not the only one. It's like 2 to 3 other ones that do not have a statute of limitation, especially when it comes to kids and they still young or whatever. Somebody, you gonna have something very big to go on with it. That's usually how it goes. But you got to keep track and keep record of it. But you got to also be able to connect them to exactly what it is, who is gang stalking you, why would they be gang stalking you. Like, if you're not able to correlate the basis of who, what, where, when, and why they're doing this to you, 10 times out of 10 they're going to ignore that case. But if you can connect the who, where, what, why, and how, and be able to elaborately explain and articulate exactly what's happening, why it's happening, what went along with it, and if you can name at least more than 20 people in that crime or that case, and it can be proven, and you can actually catch these cars, meaning when the police cars are coming over, you need to have their car numbers, their badges, and the time that they came. Sometimes you won't get close enough to get their badges. You need to make sure that you have their car numbers. Every car, police car that ever rides around you, whether it's local, sheriff, PD, it doesn't matter what it is. You can get their car numbers. If you do not have their car numbers, the time or the day that they came by you, you're not going to be able to prove it. They're not going to listen to you. If you go to medical places and things like that, shit, and you're not able to say what doctor you spoke to, what nurses was there, that's why it's always important to make sure that you get your medical records. You request them, and when you request them, it can basically show you all doctors, places, and things like that that they did. Also, you need to keep track of when it comes to your cell phones, bills, tracking if they texting you, things like that. You need to track it even on the website, and you need to physically go into these places whenever it comes to that. Yeah, you can file a lawsuit for that, and that's also a personal injury, and that's also assault. Especially if you reported it, just make sure that you take your So if you got assaulted in that case, if you didn't file a police report, you need to make sure that you file the police report, the person's apartment who did it. If you reported it to your front office, you need to take a list of the time, the date, when you filed the complaint with your front office. Also the tenants, whether you know their name or not, you need to make sure you put the tenants building number and door number or whatever. If you can get their car plates, what they drive, and things like that. You also would need to get the property manager that's leasing people's information, your front office information, and have it all on there. If they're not willing to take care of it, then once you have all of that information in, then you take it to the courthouse. You'll file, it's no longer a small claims. If you can figure out, like, go onto Google reviews, you can go on reviews on certain things. If you can find similar people that had that type of incident, it doesn't matter if it was 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago, long as you can get people that have similar situations as yours. Now at that point, you have an even bigger lawsuit. Also, now you will have a situation where it's personal injury, and now they're violating attendance. It's attendance law or something like that. They're violating that as well. So make sure that you look into that. So those things are taken seriously. It's not taken lightly. And a good they'll learn better to do better. Okay? Sometimes you got to make them know that you know your shit. Being checked by them, by their doctor, is more important than my privacy. Okay, so now you're now reaching into HIPAA violation. You're now looking into malpractice, because they still, regardless if the police or whoever it is or your apartment wanted to look into your mental health without your consent and without notifying you prior to them even doing what it is that they're doing, now you're facing violation of HIPAA, and it's malpractice. And also, they did not get signed consent for you to do that. Also, if they said anything about your mental health, now you also have grounds for defamation of character. So either way it goes, a lawsuit is a lawsuit. Been there, currently going through it, really don't give a shit, because they still don't want to bring in the evidence. So once you know how that goes, that's usually the steps that you need to. But you also still need to make sure that you make at least, at minimum, 6 copies of all those paperwork that they're sending to you. You need to make copies of whenever they're conversing with you, whether it's via email. 10 times out of 10 is very much so safer to make sure that you communicate with them via email, because now you have a thread in actual printed documentations of this, versus them trying to say, well, I spoke to this person in this, because that can easily get construed as hearsay. He said, she said, and this is what she told me. And then with them being more, if it's just you, it's more of their words than your words. So they're going to have to go along with those people's words. So in order to like avoid that, which I really just strictly made it into complete either written or typed, email, digital conversation. Keep it at that. If they're not communicating via that, which at this time, I have to figure out how I can switch over into my other email since they hacked my other phone. And I don't know how the fuck I forgot my motherfucking code, but shit, they got me there. But also the phone, I can't even operate from it, so it doesn't allow me to do anything. So whoever the person born in 1997, you're a good hacker. You're really good at what it is that you did with the phone. Good job. But I really don't care because other things can occur. But someone just be mindful, you know. January 14th to 17th is resurfacing for somebody. Also, whoever been bothering you 2017 is resurfacing for them. 2010, 2000, shit, basically 2002 all the way to 2010 is resurfacing about somebody's crime. Also 2001. This person can be born in 76, 72, 75, 71, 74, 81, 87, 84, 85, 86, 87, 82. I already said it twice. That is a violation. Welcome to the real world. That shit happens in the everyday. I deal with that every day. Sometimes you just got to be able to document it. Make sure that you can, just make sure you be able to prove your statements. So regardless of what it is, you got to be able to prove your statement. Interesting. But I'll go ahead and carry on with this. Because it seems like somebody is a full participant in this. This is like somebody doing a sexual favor for somebody to start a new beginning. Somebody's like, well, I'll use this in order for them to not know it's me. Spiritual strength. Somebody wants to bring something to the light. Also, somebody's going to bring in about who was portraying something by somebody born in 96. Or something about 1996, 97. Somebody can be born 79, 76. Somebody's home number could be 7968. Something way. 7968, something way. Somebody's beginning address. Best Buy. That's who's been trying to, like, somebody's like, shit, well, let me help somebody get this information out the fucking way. Somebody feel like they're going to create mental confusion about what it is. Partners and allies. Somebody's tempted to do something. But it's going to lead to something accelerating very quickly. Somebody is like, I'm giving them the information. Do they know it's me? Of course. Appreciate it. Everyone has to do something in a particular way. Celebrate it with something of mental conflict, of emotional withdrawal. But it didn't cause heartache or loss. But for somebody in this situation, if you had a miscarriage, somebody that could want to be an ally at this time may have knew about this. Or something that you lost, they knew, but it's like now it's like someone wants to be in harmony. But it's like some type of negativity behind it. A hidden truth, but on top of a told truth. Something about a toll. Toll, turnpike, e-pike. Whatever your main roadways are. Something about 94. Eleazar. Something about Eleazar. Eli. Somebody want to cause confusion or deception. But somebody's doing something in order to, like, somebody want to prove something about a mental disorder, but it's not working. Somebody could be 47 years old. Someone could be born in 94, 79. Someone could be 47, 49. Somebody could have been born 94, 97, 1999, 96. Definitely in 94. Somebody did something to get something out of this. These were also people like being fulfilled or felt like they were getting their wishes fulfilled based off of something happening. But they did something because they felt because somebody was, this is like retaliation. That's just retaliation. But speaking on what love begins, like somebody feel like somebody gets something, then they can send the love back into something, but it's based off of deception. The universe is about to allow something to happen. Heartfelt situation, but it's about to make the deceptive and envy have to do something. Okay, they're going to cause them to have to move on or move off of this. For somebody, it's like 2 lawsuits that's going to be won. But it's like somebody you need to know, like, even if it's not physical 3D people helping you, I feel like the universe is doing something like different. I ain't never been part of no fucking coven. Don't care to be part of one. It's not my forte. I don't mind helping people, but I'm not. A coven is not. That's why people be trying to say like, oh, you part of this? I ain't been part of shit of the day in my fucking life. Shadaya, Shania. Somebody be mindful. Something is no longer a waiting game for somebody. Sacrificing. Somebody no longer have to do this because it's like I keep hearing making the dollar stretch. Somebody you make 15, 6 and seem like a fucking dollar out of some type of situation. Somebody could have recently lost someone, but it's like for somebody, if you did have to sacrifice or something like that, you could have had people wanting to cause disruption. Somebody, you could have had people from the LGBT community trying to do this. Also, somebody could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Also a Sagittarius, feminine, transsexual, or something like that. That was part of whatever this is that was trying to cause disruption and wanting you to have a delay. They wanted you to suffer in silence and not speak on what it is that they were doing while they were rejoicing and celebrating off of what's yours. But I feel like as soon as you started to speak up about something, they wanted to block certain avenues, especially if it came to love, finances, home, security, stability, or something that you were looking to go towards, whether it was like you were building something or creating somebody, you were creating something very big. I don't know if it's something that you just like, hey, I don't want to do this right now, whatever. It's like, it may have just had been for you to just let it go at that time. Somebody's name is like Jedediah, Shania, some weird ass shit. But whatever it is, it's just like somebody could have did this just to get rank, and then somebody may have did something to so people wouldn't want to marry you or something like that, or be into you. I'm also singing that song from I was about to call himself Bruce Almighty. The damn boy name is Bruno Mars. God damn, I was about to call his ass Bruce Almighty. Bruno Mars. I think I want to marry you, and then SWV, the Sisters with Voices. I'm so into you. Whatever year that song came out. I swear for God I was about to call that motherfucker Bruce Almighty. And I was like, the nigga's name is Bruno Mars. Somebody, you could be born in 87. Also, some people, whoever these people are that's been trying to do something or create obstacles, they're about to be charged with a 187. Also, somebody's going to try to pull a 10-7. If you don't know what a 10-7 is, whenever it comes to police, that's them trying to call back into the station that they are off record. Somebody's trying to pull a 10-7. So if y'all don't know certain police codes, when they calling it in, somebody, you need to be mindful. Somebody could be born in 1978 or 87. Somebody's name could be Michael or Harshal or something like that, and or a Marshall. So somebody is trying to call in. I'm hearing 10-7. That means that they're trying to go off the radar to go do something else. Somebody's going to try to pull a 10-7 just to come fuck with somebody. And them pulling that 10-7 is going to be at the wrong, well, the right time. Somebody doing a 10-7 at the right time. Because I was about to say at the wrong time, but they doing the 10-7 at the right fucking time. And wherever the fuck they trying to head to whenever they call this 10-7, because somebody feels like with them calling a 10-7, I feel like somebody going to call a 10-7. And it's not even time for like their lunchtime. It's not even close to the end of the shift or barely at the beginning of the shift. But it's like somebody calling it 10-7. Somebody's 12. They the police. Somebody fucking police. 10-7 is like literally they calling in whenever they either hitting somebody's road, building, complex, or fucking subdivision. Okay, somebody gonna literally try to radio in 10-7. That means that somebody doing some shit. I can't make this shit up. And it's 3 of them. Somebody is going to be either up to 3 fucking patrol cars. They working with somebody born in 1969 or 1965. The people that's in this car is born in 1995 or 1996. Okay. So whoever it is. And then it's like them coming to approach you. It's like they're going to have up to like 20 cops or something to try to surround somebody. And if this all for over fucking a noise complaint or something like that, or this is like somebody acting out an emotional state when they're actually supposed to be on leave. Did somebody literally leave out of the county where they work at? I'm telling you, I picked up on a while ago that somebody ended up calling in a favor. So say like, I'm in Melbourne, right? Whoever this police is, let's say, for example, they live in a Akoi. Right? They work for Akoi or they work for Sanford or some shit like that. And they end up fucking around. They find out like, hey, we got a buddy or they part of our lodge or they part of our group and they aware of the bullshit we pulling, right? Excuse me. Maybe that's just how the fuck it went. But say they work from those locations and they come to fucking Melbourne. They call into their sheriff people or their local PD and it's like, hey, can we do somebody's name could be Peter, Beatrice or Patricia or some shit like that. But they're calling in to this other one. It's like, hey, can we do me a favor? Do you got a name tag and I can use your plate or get somebody's uniform? Like somebody try to get a copy or an extra uniform made. So over the last week, they try to get a uniform made. And then it's like in the military, we use like Velcro name tags. So somebody you're gonna know is wrong because it's like a Velcro. They're gonna have like a Velcro, but it's like looking at the other person's uniform or something like that. This is like somebody coming to like fuck with somebody and calling them in to go to where you stay at. Like I said, I'm in Melbourne and it's like them trying to pull up. They call 10-7 so that the cameras will ignore that they passed where you were or in the street or was in the area where you stay. And that when they get ready to pull this 10-7 or whatever, or in that area, that they wouldn't be suspecting that they over there fucking with you or waiting for you. Like this is like somebody waiting for you, and it's like somebody gonna be into your uniform, and it's like somebody gonna go into the bathroom, and then it's like before they go in, it's like, hey, does your cameras work? Or it's like, hey, can I see your cameras or whatever? Somebody gonna be trying to flash like false or old paperwork. And I'm getting like whoever these people are that work in there, they're not like versed in seeing, like court orders and shit like that. So they don't know what to look on the paper to know if the paper was legit or if it was recently signed. So whoever it is, the judge's birthday or something like that, their birthday could be like either July 7th or December 7th. January 7th, something like that. Something is coming back to haunt them from last July 13th that they signed off on. And it's like a lie is catching up. So it's basically the lie is not keeping up with the lie. But somebody wanted to keep something going on all month through the month of July. But somebody, that shit is going like not do that. Because I feel like through the month of July, it's going to be a whole bunch of arrests all the way up until I feel like it ends like sometime mid-August. So like, these are people that's going to be trying to prepare for the kids to go to school, whatever. Damn, that's going to be fucked up. It's going to be motherfuckers getting locked up as soon as it's time for their ass to take these kids to school. And it's going to be like, who's going to get them? Well, shit. Might as well allow the state to do it. These are people that were creating obstacles and challenges to stop somebody from a positive movement forward. I feel like this is going to be somebody's huge ass wake up call and payback for some situations that they've been creating for some people. Because this is like, yep. 1978, 1987, 1985, or 1975. Whoever these fucking people are. Damn, this is the universe. Somebody's birthday could be July 21st, August 21st, May 21st. They were trying to make, like, they trying to rehearse what they would say. This is also for somebody, they somebody be mindful of them trying to get somebody to come your way to be empathetic to their pain, but they were the ones causing you pain. So somebody wanted you to be empathetic. For somebody, you might find out somebody could have recently had like a baby or some shit like that. And this is going to be like, oh, but I just had this. And it's like, why should I give a shit about that? You didn't think about that shit before you start fucking with somebody. For somebody in this situation, they literally either about to have a kid or just had a fucking kid. And whatever the fuck this arrest is, it's going to fuck some shit up. But it's like, well, can you keep it? No. You got peoples for that. Something for to be balanced out. Because it's like somebody, you know, helping somebody in a situation ain't going to be beneficial. Like, I get it, it's a baby or whatever, but that's like carrying on a fucking burden in their type of bullshit that they had towards you. Shit, I don't know who you procreated with. For somebody also, if you was a woman, this was somebody that caused somebody to do something towards you. Because I'm hearing that, Marsha. This is also somebody that would literally get people to break up with you, find out if people, were, doing other dirts and shit like that and get them caught up or like give them certain things to get them going just to go ahead and have them go against you. Man. But I'm hearing payback's a bitch. Somebody don't give somebody too much motherfucking empathy or pity because they didn't care about what it is that they did. Also, I feel like the takedown for certain people in your community, I feel like these people are cold in a bitch. Because it's like, I feel like this is best served cold. Because the same way that some people could have did somebody, I feel like however this shit for to play out, basically I got a feeling this shit is for the payout. Where the main, I'm hearing payout. Because they supposedly did a payout and they didn't do it. So something is going to carry on or they're going to, like, it's going to be piece by piece for July, right? So somebody, if you got banking, something with the bank or whatever, I'm here, don't worry about it. But if they're going to keep doing that, take note of whatever the fuck it is with your bank. Take note of it. If you don't receive your payment today, take note of that shit. Like screenshot, whatever, take down the times or whatever. Because something is going to lead to a fucking payout. But whatever the fuck this is on this situation of how it's expanding, is basically, I'm getting like they're watching what it is that they're going to do next. Because somebody caught something that somebody was saying. And whatever it is, some of these people will want to circle around because somebody literally have like kids, small kids or something like that. But it's like, I feel like the get back is some of these people, if they're like single parents or they getting ready to break up, because I feel like it's a lot of people that's about to face some fucking breakups where they're going to literally be having to handle shit like single parents and shit. This is some cold shit. But hey, I respect it because it's one of those where, you know how people want to make man-made situations for other people? And these are people like, that ain't going to happen to me. That ain't going to happen to me. Okay. These are some motherfuckers that's going to be like, all right, since y'all, because this is like giving like, y'all going to fuck up other people's chances because this is like, Somebody is not meant to be in some type of pain, turmoil. Somebody not supposed to be treated in some type of way. Somebody, you, whether you know it or not, you are already like ordained or considered like you are already initiate. Whether you knew you were or not, you're not part of it. You don't participate in it, but you are already like, it was just in you and it's on you, but you was also like brought up, whether it was like in an orphanage, foster care, whatever, or whether it's from genetic bloodline, whatever. For somebody, you had parents, they both passed off, you end up going into somebody, you probably went into like a Catholic orphanage or something like that, whatever the fuck it is. But whoever were the people that came to get you, they were supposed to be friends of these people, or they, you know, your parents may have ran into these same crowds or whatever. It's something crazy like that. But whatever the fuck this is, the people that was creating certain situations where it's like, this is a cold world, and let me tell you how cold this world could be. This is how cold it could be, to a point somebody, they getting ready for fucking school to start, and school is going to start. They gonna allow them to drop their motherfucking kids off, and who the fuck gonna pick them up? Who gonna pick your kids up? Can't neither one of y'all sit there and go do them because y'all both locked up. Who gonna pick them kids up? So now you run into the state situation. Damn, somebody for I'm telling you, there's some shit that's for to go on just like that. But this is one of those situations where I feel like, I don't know if this is somebody trying to prove a point or making it stick to some people, like you reap what you sow. But this is really given where it's like, let's see what you go. This is like somebody literally watching motherfuckers and see, okay, what they gonna do today. Like as they watching somebody's bank account, they watching them watching. They watching them call somebody to go ahead and do something to a bank or to somebody's house. They watching them go ahead and try to get people to set somebody up at a job, restaurants, grocery stores, for somebody, if you know, trying to purchase a car or do something like that. Whatever it is, somebody is watching every little bit of fucking deception. For somebody, you have so many fucking people like envious or something like that, and they're watching, like, it's like, okay, well, here's this person's actual behavior, and this is how they actually conduct themselves. So, okay, what this is like literally somebody sitting there, okay, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck the problem is. But it's like, where they were saying that you could have been reported with this problem, that it's like now, no, we see y'all the motherfucking problem. Okay. But then it's also like, I had made the statement on the last live, it's basically, ain't no money ever made without it being fucking dirty. And it's facts. This was one of the richest little fucking kids from over in the fucking UK. When that motherfucker said that shit, I was like, you know what? Ain't no lie to it. It's gonna always be some little underhanded shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's just the way of the world. But however, whenever you still, you know, able to stand into your character and you're still able to, like, you know what I'm saying, still have morals and values about yourself, it make it a little bit more respectable in a sense. Even though it don't make it all clear, but it's like, shit, I'd rather go ahead and have the fucking dirty money, but I'm still making that money where I can go help the homeless. I can take that money and I can still help people build certain things. I can still take that money and still make sure, you know what I'm saying, like it's still being used usefully, respectfully, morally, with values and shit like that. I would rather have that to do the right thing. Even though it may have came in how it came in, it's still being used to be done right? And these are motherfuckers that take it, they keep doing fucking fucked up shit and knowing that they can make certain things right, but it's like, I'd rather hold on to it and talk bad about people and do this, and then they're creating havoc in places that they shouldn't think of make havoc at. And this is like some other people sitting back watching like, I get it, we do our fucked up shit, but it's at a point and there's certain things you just don't do. A motherfucker in poverty, they're just in poverty. We get it. We learned that shit. We learned that shit from the fucking the war on drugs epidemic. We learned that, right? And with that shit, okay, it's just certain things that it can get real fucking wicked, and you taking advantage of it when we're trying to create balance. And God forbid, like, we're in the fucking United States. Do you not know how fucking bad you making our money look? For one, two, how bad if it's time for us to go sit in fucking rooms that we really need to conduct business, but they laughing at us. right? But you're over here creating all these issues, and these other places are taking advantage of that shit. And it's like, okay, well, if America, like I've been making a point valid, if America was using TikTok and these other fucking countries see like, okay, well, they analyzing this and they doing this and they doing this, what the fuck you think is fit to happen? Oh, we're gonna pull away trillion millions of dollars, sir. You fit to fuck us up in the worst way. Even when your own fucking people could sit there like, bro, it's certain people you just don't fuck with. I can get it. Like, it's certain people where I even make it very clear. Yeah, we all can come from the fucking hood, but we all don't have the same fucking mentality. It's motherfuckers that is okay, cool with it. They'll sit there and still get a decent, good job, but they still feel like that ain't enough. But guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna do what they're accustomed to. They still got that mindset. They don't have the mindset that I can go the distance, I can go do better, I can go, create something, I can go do something. Some of these motherfuckers, like I used to get disgusted as a kid. Yeah, I might have grew up in the projects, I might have grew up in the hood in the trenches and shit, but compare me to the other kids there, you would have been like, kid, why the fuck are you here? These motherfuckers ain't no motherfucking hustlers. Selling pussy ain't a hustling. Sitting there flipping a woman to get what you want and she already struggling. That ain't no motherfucking hustle. That shit is not no motherfucking hustle. Shit, the same way you sitting here trying to flip motherfuckers, can you go ahead and flip the stock market? The same way you trying to do that, can you go ahead and learn a motherfucking day trade? Can you, as much as you sitting there stealing phones and doing shit to the motherfucking phone, why don't you go ahead and go work for a fucking electric company or do something or learn how to fucking fix a fucking cell phone? That's a hustle. That's a hustle. I'd rather go hustle the motherfucking men than hustle the motherfuckers that's poor and broke that ain't got shit to be a fucking benefit to me. Now, if they want to be slow, dumb, and stupid and full of motherfucking cum, so be it. Do what you gotta fucking do. They don't want to be oblivious to it. They don't want to fucking pay attention to it. That ain't my motherfucking problem. Apparently, they love to stay stupid. It ain't to call you stupid, but apparently you love stupid shit with stupid games. They get stupid motherfucking prizes, and you can't sit there and fucking play victim. Woe is me. The man want to keep me down. It ain't none of that shit, motherfucker. You wanted to stay down because you're too comfortable. You're okay with getting the Medicaid. You okay getting Section 8. You okay with getting fucking food stamps. I knew it was okay. It's called assistance. I need that boost because I know if I stay on this motherfucking government assistance, I'm giving the government more fucking free game to my motherfucking life. I don't want the motherfuckers in my life my whole fucking life. It's called get this shit and get their ass, get the fuck off that motherfucker. You bust your ass to get up. I'd rather pay a motherfucking tax knowing that I ain't got to worry about a motherfucker being in my business and trying to do all this fuck shit that I'm dealing with currently. That's something I knew ever since I had my first kid at 18 turning 19 years old. I knew that shit. But I also knew you don't fucking play with people's mentals, emotion. You don't steal from, you don't lie on no motherfucking body. I learned that shit a long time ago. Why? Because I grew up seeing fucking females playing on people's emotions, feelings and shit. And I seen too many fucking bodies buried in front of me just because of that shit. They didn't get what they want. And 10 times out of 10, the women are way worse than the fucking men. The women are worse than the fucking men, whether you know it or not. Would you rather for a motherfucker to just sit there, boop, or a motherfucker to draw you in, make you feel real good, make you feel real motherfucking comfortable, and then take your ass the fuck out? That's worse, because guess what? Oh, he got a son too. How old is the other one? You got to think about that shit. And this also will be people that will run game on people. You got to understand the motherfucker, if they come from the goddamn jungle, which that's what they call the projects, trenches, and shit like that, that's coming from the motherfucking jungle. And if I could put you on the game about, some people don't ever have to experience it that dark. They just see, you know, such and such got robbed and this happened and that happened type shit. So they usually just want to just refrain from all the action, but they, still do certain things. And sometimes it'd be like, okay, well, I'll get you to play, but excuse me, they want to be super careful because when these kids get these football, basketball, music contracts and shit like that, you got to understand that's how it looks. Oh, okay. But it's like this shit runs very fucking deep. And this is like you know, why create obstacles and challenges when you can actually sit there? Yeah, a person can have autism. I'm an adult with it. Okay, cool, whatever. Life goes the fuck on. But hey, I had to learn in the worst way possible. So for me to feel certain pains is a little bit difficult. But however, whenever I was coerced to go ahead and feel an emotional, guess what? It fucked me up in the process. I made too many motherfucking mistakes that I don't ever want to make those type of mistakes again. Love is just not for me. I don't look for attention. I don't look for the fucking validation. I don't look to dim my light to make the next fucking person comfortable, because when I did that, I got fucked. So if I gotta address it, I gotta address it. I just now know better that there's a better way to articulate myself to be able to elaborately explain what the fuck I'm saying and what I mean. I said what I said. That's what the fuck I mean type situation. Versus before, it used to be aggressive because I would get frustrated because I didn't feel I was articulating myself or explaining what it is that I needed to get across. But once I learned, here we are, that this is what it takes for you to be able to explain. You ain't got to hit nobody. You ain't got to be in a heated argument. You ain't got to go back and forth with a motherfucker. I said what the fuck I said. Do you have the answer? And me now knowing the difference between all those different things and make it a lot easier to get to what it is that you need to. Either they're going to keep trying to make a resistant, or eventually they're going to get the fuck out of your way. The thing of it is, in certain situations, you just got to have facts. That's the shit that the fucking military taught me, and that's some shit that's going to stick with me. Time, date, location, who you spoke with, when, where, and why. And that shit takes you a long fucking way. Also, if you got a way to figure out, hey, this is what I'm going to do for my life. This is what I'm going to do to change things in my life. This is what I want better for me. This is like, you know, I do have a goal or a plan to do, you know, this or that. Like, have a plan for your life. It'd be motherfuckers that sit here doing shit and they don't even know what they're going to do for the next week of their life. They don't have no goals, no ambitions, but the goal is to be you, to copy you, to take from you, to steal from you, to be like you, to act like you, to mimic you, to monitor you, to stalk you, to harass you. They have no other ambitions other than that. And there needs to be motherfuckers quick to say they hustling. You can't hustle shit if you constantly trying to figure out what the next motherfucker's saying, doing, behaving, and how they moving. And that's the truth. Deception and envy ain't gonna ever get you far, but full transparency, somebody gonna be willing to offer you, because guess what? I'm pretty sure, 100% sure, somebody will be willing to work with a motherfucker that still mind their business but get down and get busy, but at least they know that you ain't gonna lie to them. Would you rather give your money and do all these other things with the person that ain't gonna fucking lie to you, or give it to the motherfucker that's still scamming, lying, stealing, and being conniving? Red pill, blue pill, right? I'd rather give my money to the motherfucker who ain't gonna lie to me. Hey, did somebody steal this shit? Yep. Did you? I ain't steal it, but I did borrow something. Okay, well, you need to make sure you put it back. Okay, give me this amount of time. But they ain't lying to you, because they gonna get it right back to you. Or, shit, that's just gonna be your motherfucking life. It just depends on what type of situation you in. You see? But for somebody in the situation, it's literally like somebody have, like, I feel like somebody, if you don't even feel like it's something physically happened, which I do feel like it's something physically, this is literally somebody's fucking karma, where whoever was trying to create the obstacles, for somebody, you have people at the post office, you have people at your bank, cell phone, you have people looking up or looking through like certain records of where you had subscriptions and shit like that. You could even fucking cancel it. But it's like all of a sudden you looking at your bank like, why the fuck I'm getting charged from this? And it's showing you other cards and other places and stuff like that. Like for me, I got an alert yesterday morning talking about, you have a card from 5780. I'm like, what? And it was like from Best Buy. And I'm like, Best Buy? I was like, I haven't used anything for fucking Best Buy a long time ago. And I had canceled that subscription. So I'm sitting here like, ain't no fucking way in hell. I ain't got no laptop. I ain't got no, computer. No, I ain't got shit. So where the fuck is this coming from? So it's like, why are they sending me from this? But it's also a form of when you know that people are stalking and harassing you, and there's like old cards coming up, that's how you gonna know. And then if it's coming from your bank, that's going to let you know it's somebody working inside your bank or have access to whatever bank it is that you bank with. So for somebody, even though you could be in one state, they watching other They're watching other people in different states. For somebody, they're watching up to 5 fucking states pertaining to someone. 5 states right now. And it's like, it's a constant communication to figure out all moving parts and all who's doing what. So somebody, if you run into an issue with your bank, they're watching if you getting charged for certain shit that they know that you stop. They're watching to see if they're going to keep fucking with your phone or something, whether you turn it back on or not. They're watching all of this shit. They're watching this shit. For somebody, you're going to end up with a fucking free lifetime supply of whatever fucking phone, for whatever fucking phone company you have to deal with. Somebody, you're going to literally fucking end up with a fucking lifetime fucking thing, whereas you just go in and get the phone that you fucking want based off of this shit. Because for somebody, whatever the fuck this is ridiculous. Also, somebody, you could have some type of issue with the medical field. Somebody you dealing with a couple or something. They could be married. That also been trying to do create obstacles for you. They may have started to do this. They could have known about you in February, and then it's like they could have, you met them around April, but they've been trying to do obstacles since March. They could have also, if you live in, depending on where you live at, it's like they could have gave like certain people around you, the closer they are, the more that they're taking off either like their rent or something like that. So somebody could be looking into that. Also, you could have people still gang stalking. Like I know if I open up my Miss Panthologist page, which is private right now, I'm pretty sure that they'll find so much fucking more of those people doing shit on my TikToks, because the other Miss Rita Lotus is on hold for temporary, just temporary, y'all. But that situation, this is also somebody just wants you to like, I'm getting like these people go, somebody, you're going to have somebody in this situation. Somebody's birthday is July 21st, August 21st, May 21st, or April 21st, March or February. Also July 11th, August 11th, May, double on July 11th and the 20th. Something that they wanted to pull on the 4th of July. Something that's literally based off a full fucking fledged lie. And whatever this is that somebody wanted to carry on with this lie with in the month of fucking July. The lie of July. That's what the fuck I should have called it. The lie of July. Somebody could like gelato. Yes, very much so. They do use that. Where right now they could be taking this right here and how I'm talking, somebody could go into, I think it's called the Gemini app of Google, and then they can make it seem like they have somebody on the back end where they can't see them, and they just have the picture of me like this, and they have it responded back to a judge or something like that. But for somebody in this situation, the judge is aware that that's what's going on. But I feel like whoever are the new people being assigned to this case, they see it for exactly what it is. These are also people knowing that you didn't receive information about a court case. Somebody born in 96, 79 or 76 knew about this, or somebody born in 1972, 73, and 74. Also, somebody born in 96, 92, 93, 94, 95, 97, and 98. They knew about these. Also 85, 84, 82, 86, 89. Double on 87, so it's confirmed of something about 1987. These people knew about this. But it's like, how is it that you still, able to manage somebody? Like, there's somebody really like wanting to praise you about something's coming somebody's way. Something you were supposed to have got back March 9th or March 20th. Somebody born in 93 or 94, 97, 98. They was supposed to told you something, brought something to you, and they did. About a court case. But somebody could be like caught off guard because of something about money, food, stability, or harvest or something like that. So harvest, that was like last September or something like that. Also, I'm hearing forgery of signature. Somebody could also see that you're you're about to become unbothered if you're not already. By the July 20th or between the 11th and the 20th, something about any type of disruption or deception that's going to go on, it's going to go away. It's facts. I've been speaking about that a lot. But I'll also elaborately explain how it's done. Because it's a way that certain people, you could catch their ass dead in the act. When you catch their ass in the act, they'll leave you alone for about 4 or 5 days until they can recalibrate themselves and figure out, like, how the fuck did you catch on to it? If you don't catch them in the spot, they're going to keep fucking doing it. If you can catch them exactly what it is that they're doing, they'll back off for a little bit. But for somebody, whatever this deception is or envy that you've been dealing with, cybersecurity, because somebody could have been doing something based off of greed, and somebody, you had a lot of people, like, they had really dark type of deception and greed. Like, say if you're a woman, right? This is like one of those, I'll take your man, and then when I take your man, I'm going to unalive your kid. Like, if you got kids with them, these are fucking women that would try to hurt the kids to bother you. If you're a man, this is another man that's going to try to go sleep with your woman, and if she's still able to have kids, try to have kids with her just to go ahead and spite you type shit. And then try to take, like, coerce her to take certain things. Or if it's a woman, try to call DCF, CPS on you and shit like that. It's crazy. For brokerage and public education systems of all ages, yes. That's been going on for a long time. They just now caught on to it, and like in 2020. Well, 2023 most likely. But they trying to figure out, they got to come up with a strategic plan. If they don't stop it now, most likely 2026 and 2027, that'll start to stop. Something about a 10-7. Also a cop. Something is going to be very powerful and a change for somebody. If you don't receive, like, whatever it is about some type of court case, whether you knew it was happening or you know it is, or something major is going to be taking place or changing for somebody. September, if you know, like I said, certain things is going to start dying down. Somebody, just make sure you just start saving, because that's also start showing saving. Especially if you're not a codependent person, saving is very much so versus trying to be codependent, like, oh, somebody's going to save me. Shit, I got accustomed to that fucking theory. Ain't nobody going to save you, but shit, I know the universe, with the universe being in the center of this shit, that means it's just going to be some shit where you just got to say thank you. I appreciate you. Show gratitude in advance. Show appreciation in advance, because however this shit is going to play out, for somebody, I'm telling you, if it's some people still fucking with you and they got kids in school, college and shit, this is going to be something where even if they got kids going to college, whatever the fucking case may be, this is like motherfuckers trying to call their parents, I need this and this, and my tuition didn't go through. But dad, mommy, and daddy not answering. What the fuck happened? They was in some fuck shit. Why they didn't come pick up their kids, or they, part of the after school program trying to call them, and they end up getting a call that somebody got locked up, and then like the closest relative is gotta fly in or some shit like that. It's some crazy ass shit that's about to happen. Starting some control system already up there. How much time y'all got, sweetie? Appreciate it. Jimmy. Okay. Legal. Okay, legal team. For somebody, shit, depending on what the hell it is that I'm probably catching, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody, hey, you want to work for our enterprise, our legal firm? This shit ahead. The better the info I know, and the better I can go ahead and take the motherfucking shit. I'll go ahead and take that board. I don't mind. I don't mind. I feel like it's down my path anyway. It might be, but I don't know. This is also, you know, somebody they keep trying to say, be mindful, don't speak about what it is. Speak about what the fuck it is in your existence, where you speak it to yourself in silence, in public, however you manifest it. Because anybody gonna do something to you at this point, the universe is in control. Your angels, whatever it is that you submit to, is in control. Because this is no longer a man-made, but it's also man-made at the same time, because it's some people that's mad in the motherfucker for doing. Somebody getting justice, okay? Excuse me. I don't know if this is one of those, a change of hearts in people, or somebody seeing something. These people are part of the pillar. They are part of a lodge, a legion. I don't know, Masons, Shriners, Freemasons, PHA Masonry, lodges of Veterans Affairs, veteran lodges and shit like that. But they are of the pillar. This also could be ministers, pastors, bishops, female ministers and stuff like that. They're a part of this. Authority figures, so they can also have ties to the government. Who you got? Governor, mayor, senator, and the commissioner. So commissioner on the board, usually those people of the sheriff department and shit. So somebody, you got 4 people like that, they could be watching it and they gonna get caught up about something. I'm hearing something about their information is now in Washington. So something that's going on or concurrently happening, something to reach Washington. Washington State, Washington, and Washington, D.C. April 13th, somebody recovered something about April 13th. Something was recovered. Oh, something was destined to come out. Something was destined to come out. Especially about something that happened in 2010. I'm seeing 2010, 11, 13, 7, 2004, 2023. Something's going to happen where somebody going to have to pay somebody for like years. Like somebody going to be like, somebody you going to be taking care of. I don't know how this going to look like, but somebody like foundation and things like that. So somebody could do something with cement, concrete, or something like that. Something to be taken care of. I don't know how the fuck this is going to be doing. Somebody could be messing with my live. Did I say something? Are you fucking with my live? Like, send a motherfucking hit. Push to like or something. Did I say something that's hinting towards whatever the fuck it is that y'all trying to do and keep discreet? I don't fucking know. Because I don't know. All I'm doing is picking up on the energy. But reconnecting and trying to reboot is not helping you in any type of thing because it's still going to happen. But 2010 is very prevalent. Something about to be balanced out, especially if it was somebody that was trying to leave you assed out last September 13th. I'm going to see the 13th through the 20th. The latest, September 13th to September 21st. I'm here. Somebody been trying to put you in a hearse since last year. Somebody born in 74, 79, 1997, 1994. They could have been coerced to do something towards you with the assist of somebody born in 93. Whoever the person in 94 is, they was definitely meant to do this to you. This is crazy. Because I'm hearing that song in that part. Oh, what's up? What are you doing? Yeah, but I'm over here trying to get my baby some child support soon. Something crazy. Somebody could have did something just to get money to pay for some child support. May 10th. Last May. Also, some classmates, co-workers. Somebody is defamation of character. Because I'm hearing chess man. So gossip. Where did you last hear? Where did it go? Where did it stop at? Because it didn't go choppy over here, so I just want to make sure. Like 30 minutes ago? So you haven't heard nothing in the last 30 minutes? Okay, so if that's 30 minutes ago, that would mean let's backtrack. That means it's a couple. It was a lot of information, but however, that's elaborate. Because 30 minutes ago, I was literally explaining about a couple doing something that they wasn't supposed to be doing. And with whatever it is that they were doing, somebody did interrupt the fact that I had said about the 4 people, a governor, a senator, commissioner, and a mayor. They're aware of this. Ah, okay. I wouldn't be surprised, but whatever this deception and envy, something is about to balance out. Because whatever deception is it, I feel like somebody may have stopped it due to the simple fact that the dates of me being able to explain whenever this stuff is going to take hit. Now, however, granted, there's a possibility that they wanted to go ahead and create that interruption due to the simple fact because this is a case of corruption. So it's a possibility a couple affiliated with her husband watches me. She's more obsessed with. That's crazy. I don't know. But whoever it is, it's a married couple. Somebody, you got 2 married couples, 2 priests or ministers, a governor, a mayor, a senator, commission, whether it's past, present. And this is somebody wanting to create havoc with your stability, foundations to keep you from getting obstacles. But somebody also, this is relatives, this is family. For somebody, this could also be somebody, a wife or a husband. Be yours or an ex-spouse. Also, I'm hearing something about a fraternity or sorority. Somebody wanted you to stop your money. Someone wanted you to not be passionate about what it is. They're both bisexual. Ugh. Hey, whatever floats their boats. Hopefully they're still young. Because you in your 30s and 40s and 50s and shit like that still doing it. To each his own. That ain't my problem. What they do in their bedroom ain't got shit to do with me. They probably wanted you to be their unicorn. Probably wanted you to be their unicorn. But yeah, somebody, you got medical field, you got couples, 2 priests, meaning those priests are like bishops, Catholic church or priests. Somebody could work at a precinct or a corrections officer or a parole officer, bounty hunter or some shit. But you also, they are part of lodges. They could be veterans. They could be part of military. But these are people like, I'm telling you, they about to catch these people in the worst way. Because whatever it is, I feel like somebody need a lot of people out of the way so don't nobody get in contact with the next person to do something. Somebody wants somebody in mental conflict about the knowledge that they have or what they're speaking on. So somebody wants somebody to be confused about what it is that they're speaking on. And that's all that is. But it's still coming to light. Somebody's birthday could be August 19th. August 18th, 19th, August 4th, the 2nd, the 3rd. Fourth, 5th, the 21st. But some old shit that somebody did is coming up. Yep. Somebody wants somebody in mental conflict about what it is that they see. And what it is that they speak. Or what is heard. Somebody could, whether you know it or not, certain hand gestures is a formulation of getting people. Somebody does this shit. Somebody works with sigils. Someone could be carrying mojo bags in their pockets or have it tied into, if it's a man, he has it tied into a handkerchief. So no one would pay attention. Somebody's also a sheriff, so somebody could wear like a green, yellow, red bracelet. It's a small, like little rope one. Somebody's name is Raul. Raul or Ruiz, Ramirez, and Ramos. Santiago or Santos, Suarez or Juarez. O'Hara O'Brien. Jeffries. Humphreys. Somebody, your choices and decisions about thinking and growing. Somebody wanted to keep you stuck in your mind about something happening. Somebody is hoping that they create you to be stuck about, to something that somebody wanted to do to delay something towards you or for you. Somebody wanted you to just be stuck like, am I tripping? Maybe I'm thinking wrong. Somebody wanted to create some type of narrative of that way. Somebody wants July 15th. Somebody did not want you last year. Somebody wanted you to just be focused on something about pale horse. So that's a formulation 911. Rivera. But last July 15th through the 11th and the 15th, somebody came in very quickly to do something. I feel like this is what they've been trying to dispose of, and they couldn't dispose of this information. And whatever this information is, was, or currently is resurfacing. That's the reason why if somebody is still messing with something that comes to like institutions, banks, school, work, car services, DMVs, human resource sources, it came back up. Something resurfaced about what somebody did. Somebody's birthday could be July 21st, August 1st, January 21st, July 1st, July 15th, August 15th, January 15th, something resurfaced. About an hour ago. Herrero, Humberto. This month is to be crazy. Whatever it is that they about to fucking find. Spring, fall, and winter. So something that happened to the spring is coming to light now. Fall and winter. A lot of things is about to hit in a crazy way. July 14th. Somebody just hold on. If you run into an issue about bank or something like that today, tomorrow, whatever, July 14th to the 17th, some truth is going to happen. Because somebody had somebody waiting on something. And it was if somebody you was told to be on a waiting list, or that there was a waiting list, or something was a wait, it wasn't. Because somebody was doing something. Somebody in a living area, apartment complex, or somebody was trying to purchase a fucking home. And they said you had to wait for another 2 months, 6 months, or something like that. It's like, say somebody you purchased a home, right? And they told you to, like, it's a wait time. You needed to wait to do something. Those names is prevalent as well. But somebody's going to go back in. You know how, like, when people get those construction homes and, like, basically newly built. I'm getting, you still authorized to go in and go check on your homes from time to time. Somebody gonna go into that bitch and you gonna see something in that motherfucking home, and it's gonna be like, but they told me that it wasn't gonna be ready 2 months. For somebody, your house was already fucking ready. They was doing some shit in there. So somebody, whenever you go check it, please make sure you check any fucking crevices in that shit. Because for whoever it is that was looking to get some type of home or something like that, or a purchase of a home, somebody wanted to plant some shit in that. For somebody, if you stay in an apartment or a condo or whatever, and you had an apartment complex or a condominium place, townhome, whatever place, and they was like, it's a waiting list. No, the fuck it's not. Because it's like they giving it, like they subleasing. But they told you that it was a wait list because they was doing something fucking illegal, and they've been doing some crazy shit since last year. But this year is either this January, March, April, or May. Something about the accounts. It's something about the account. Or an account. Because somebody been having to pay for a building. Like, I can stay in the building that I'm in, right? So whoever, even though that there's property management, people can buy out this complex where I'm staying in, not the other ones, but this one. So this is the one that they own, and it's something that they can still be in contract with the people from your leasing office. But it's like, instead of them being held responsible for the rest of the stuff going on, this is like, well, I'll sublease my apartment to her, and then we are still in contract. So this is Bell Partners, right? So someone purchased this from Bell Partners, but they're still part of Bell Partners because this is theirs that they purchased, right? So meaning the money that I pay here, it goes to them, but they still got to pay a portion to Bell's partner, because that's who owns this for North Carolina, right? Something about a particular account that somebody needs to look in. So rather they're the property manager, the manager of the building, of my address or something like that, of your address, someone's going to find some shit and you're going to be able to connect the dots right there. Also, something about sexual favors, but something about that somebody, if you end up getting a new home or a house, get the blueprint, because it's something in that house for somebody. If you purchase a new home and they told you to wait 2 more months, your shit was done 2 months ago. For somebody, your home, if you've been sitting there getting the bill and you've been excited like, oh, we finally can move and we can go into our place, that shit was done since January. Somebody was running something or doing something illegal, whether they were a property management, construction, something like that, like they was trying to keep somebody there because of immigration something, and they was using that address. It's like somebody, how you gonna know? I feel like even when it's time for you to go ahead and move into the place, it's still gonna be a letter that's gonna end up coming to your goddamn place. Because I can tell somebody will still go in and go try to change the address 2 weeks prior. But sometimes if the mail places are not paying attention, it's a letter that will still go out to the fucking place. And for somebody, if it was a new home, apartment, or condo or something like that, it's something about those letters still coming to that place. For somebody, you're staying in the sublease place of somebody else's and they're trying to utilize it as something else. Where it's like at any given moment, these people could pop up and show up. Oh, you're in my place. You're in my home. And it's like, wait a minute. What? I got a lease with these people and these people. But this is like somebody knows that you have a copy of that lease on a different phone or something like that. And it's like, well, we don't have a copy here. Yeah, so how could you say there? So how would I have a fucking key to the damn door? This is something like somebody doing some shit, or they were planning on doing this, but I feel like it's intercepted in something. For somebody, I don't know if these gonna be people still trying to be in your area or still trying to do something or like harass you. I feel like for somebody, it's gonna be some harassment caught dead in the fucking act. And it's like something is gonna happen. I feel like this is universe is doing. Something is gonna happen where like somebody gonna get ready to do something, and I feel like how they do those it's been a scam, but it's like you're gonna end up going somewhere, and it's like these people are stalking you for real. They're harassing you. They do social media shit, things like that, right? And I'm getting like somebody, either you're gonna go to food place, a restaurant, or you're gonna be going to like a store, gas station. It's something, but it's like wherever it is that you're gonna go is going to literally show that these people either showed up like a few minutes prior to you getting there. It's like you could be walking, but they drove. And then it's like wherever they drove to, they gonna make it seem like you were stalking them, but it's like you have to walk. So you coming from your house, how the fuck you could be thinking about who the fuck these people are, right? And wherever it is that you're gonna go, it's like somebody gonna say something like, I'm talking about out of pocket. Like they gonna say some out of pocket ass shit. And whatever the fucking out of pocket shit that this person is going to fucking say, right? It's going to bring the attention to whoever it is that's saying this shit. It seems like somebody going to speak up and say something real fucking off the wall right back to the motherfucker. And it's going to be like, hey, miss, everything okay? Or, hey, sir. Hey, don't pay them. It's going to be something. Because you know how like they be doing them interventions on fucking people. But it's one of those. It's not an intervention. This is not script. This is not no camera shit. This is one of those. That's what the fuck you get. Like, it's somebody that was planning and plotting to be somewhere where somebody, they'd be like, well, they ain't gonna walk too far, or they ain't gonna go too far here. So it's like, okay, well, if once they leave their house, like somebody, I'm telling you, you're gonna have neighbors and stuff like that, or people around you that's gonna end up getting themselves caught up in basically harassment and stalking. Like they gonna get caught red-handed, dead in their tracks. But for somebody, whoever it is that's gonna do it, they gonna snitch on the people who paid them to do it. They gonna snitch on the people who paid them to do it. Well, it was this person from New York City, and we in this group chat, somebody gonna fucking start singing like a goddamn canary on the spot. Because I don't know if somebody's intuition gonna kick off or something gonna say like, hey, this ain't no typical person. They're gonna be like, look, I was paid for such and such on this. I knew them since this, and this is what they paid me to say this, and this is what they paid me to say that. This is what, went on here with this, or whatever the case may be. Like, it's literally gonna be that. Somebody gonna start singing like a fucking canary. And I'm seeing somebody sitting here like, and I feel like, I'm here, you got that? Something about 2012, 2023 and 2012. Somebody literally did this for like financial material. So somebody did this for like clothes. Somebody did this to like purchase, like somebody could work for a floor company or like to put in towel into the house. Somebody could work at a nail salon or do nails. Like actually, you know, deal with people. I don't deal with people. Someone could work at a jewelry stock. I said stock. Or have a jewelry stock. Somebody could have stock in jewelry. But somebody, you know, has a jewelry store company or something like that. Somebody could collect crystals or work at a metaphysical shop. But somebody definitely work with tiles, cement, concrete. Somebody could be some sort of construction worker. Somebody did something for a promotion. Also, somebody did something to try to pay for their ring or a repairman. It's like, hey, if you do this for me, I will repair your ring for free if you do this for me. Somebody literally did that shit. Somebody could be near a beach or river. Somebody could live like Myrtle Beach. You know, I'm surrounded by beaches in this fucking place. So somebody could live, you know, in the Caribbean and the islands or something like that. But somebody is near a beach. Or somebody got offered to stay in a beach house. May 8th, January 5th, January 8th, May 15th, May 18th. Lipstick company. 85, 81, 89, 82. Definitely on the 81. Someone's birthday could be August 1st, August 7th, August 15th, August 8th. May 8th, May 9th, May 17th. Jelly donuts. Ooh, somebody, you know, something about to happen. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it is 5 a.m. Go ahead and get them donuts. Somebody could be, somebody, you could have had people working with you. I'm hearing like, whether you knew it or not, I feel like some people are honoring the space because I feel like in a situation, somebody, it's a very vulnerable situation, but it's also a situation where somebody is taking in consideration to do something very major for somebody because it's like the harassment and the stalking is, one more minute. The harassment and stalking is very major. However, it's like somebody, you got to know somebody is doing something for you. Even though, like I said, it's more universal where the blessings is coming in, but you know how sometimes even, excuse me, spirit got to come in and put on certain people's heart to let them know, like, baby, that one you help. But it's also like, say if there were people that did that finally just had to open up and have a heart about it. It's like, they can only, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can only imagine. I'm hearing that song. I forgot who sings that song. It's a country song. I can only imagine. I don't remember the song, but I remember hearing that song all the fucking time. I used to like it. But with that, it's like some people may have actually sat back and really just had to think about it. And it was just like, shit, if it was me. And then now that it's like people having to observe other situations, and it's just like, we gotta help. You know, it's like, well, it's not a we, but it's like maybe, you know, in certain groups and things like that, it's like something that just kicked in. Somebody's like, I gotta figure out something. And whatever it is, like maybe like June 3rd or something like that, somebody literally was like, we gotta do something. And I'm gonna do it. Somebody took the initiative. I'm not going to, you know, whether it's a man or a woman, or it's just like some people collab together, because I feel like whatever this shit is very big, it's very fucking elaborate. It's like, it's major. 8692. Oh, okay. 1986. Tracking. I'm tracking. I'll see that in a second. Somebody, oh damn, they done trailed somebody too. So whatever it is, somebody, you got people working in the background too, because it's just like, they may have also a train. Oh, okay, I was trying to figure out what was that, because I couldn't tell. It's so little. But it's also like, I'm feeling like somebody recognizing too, that the longer that they've been like pulling somebody back from actually focusing on something, you may have been able to focus and hone in on something that's is like, it's bursting some shit wide the fuck open. And somebody's like, you know what? And it's like, shit, for me, I ain't got to be out there and be in the clubs and shit like that. I know I ain't missing out on nothing that I know I'm not going to be able to enjoy later. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather deal with the shit now than knowing later. Like, the enjoyment will be full fucking enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? Full enjoyment and safety, security. No more having to deal with scammers. I mean, of course, you're going to have your occasional stupid shit of people saying stupid shit, but welcome to Earth. But this is one of those where somebody's like, somebody, you may have thought it was just like somebody just being nasty, but it's also, some of them was being nasty, but somebody may have caught on. And it's like, well, the longer the motherfuckers sitting here, it's like, you smart already, but it's one of those, do you realize how fucking smart you are? And then it's like, but do you also realize what it is that you stumbled upon? And then it's like, somebody's like, well, just let us handle what we got to handle over here. You know, security clearance, top clearance type shit. But it's like, yeah, we part of this shit. We participated, but we're not. But now we helping you. But we also, you know, it's one of those, it's a sticky, it ain't even a sticky situation. It's like, they working. Let me put it that way. Folks is working. The awareness is there. The movement and choices and decisions that are made is there. The people looking to create the mental is there. It's seen. It's in the light. It's nothing in the shadow. It's in the light. It's like, hey, sugar, let me go ahead and shit. The aliens and the orbs, that's a real fucking thing, is here. But are they going to discuss it yet? No, because the public is still fucking concerned about what does the newest celebrity have on. So why the fuck would I talking about the orbs and all this other stuff currently if these fuckers are still stuck in 2012 and 2018? Okay? This is where motherfuckers think this dance is the fucking biggest dance of the year, and they're doing shit that they used to do in the motherfucking 70s and 80s. But hey, I digress. Anyways, back to the crazy shit. But this is like literally somebody is looking at a situation that is being read into so effectively and accurately to a point. I would say that the shit is scary, but the shit is like, excuse me, confirmation. Say if somebody's getting a lead on a situation, somebody, you read it into some shit so fucking cold, somebody sit here like, hold on, you gotta slow down 1 second. Hold on. And they going in and doing this shit, and the shit is so fucking accurate that to a point where somebody is just like, okay. All right. God damn. Like, and then it's like the people that they got to move out of the way for certain things to speed up and stuff like that. Like somebody, it's just certain things that when you're dealing with certain levels and certain type of people, you got to have particular type of information. And I feel like for somebody, confirmation that these people are really coming up with stuff where it's just like rubber band, go sit. This one was talking about rubber bands make you dance. But this is like literally somebody is like looking at the situation, and it's like somebody, you're in isolation because they don't need you to have the distraction. It ain't like it's not gonna be there, but also it's like somebody is respecting the fact, because it's like there's ways to explain it without being flagged at the same time. And I feel like it's something that's causing someone, they were like, we can't fuck with this person. I love it. But it's also people that are stuck in fear because they're trying to figure out, like, how the fuck we gonna maneuver. Okay, somebody born in 83, 78, somebody could be 31, someone's birthday could be July 8th or the 21st. They're about to experience something. I don't know what this is. It's either finance or something. It's like something that somebody created for another person that they're now about to face or experience. Something is about to happen quick. So I feel like something, July is very prevalent. Something's going to be popping this month for somebody. So somebody don't be in this energy of being like stressed out. Also, I'm hearing that song that's coming in for somebody in a situation. I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player. I just crush a lie. So I don't know what that the fuck is about. Because whoever these people were, they were very, choosy about speaking on some shit about causing someone, like somebody was passionate about causing some heartache. They like, for sure, they wanted somebody to feel some motherfucking pain. And they wanted to create loss for you by hiding the truth. And about creating obstacles and challenges and money things. But this is also somebody that wanted to create obstacles and challenges and like have you tempted to focus on other things than what it is than what you've been focusing on. Or like not being desired to want to work into certain things, or like, like say today you'd be like, damn, I got all the energy, I'm gonna hit the gym, and then after I hit the gym I'm gonna go home and make my meal prep, whatever the case may be, and then it's time for me to go ahead and go do, like, exactly what you're gonna do, but it's just like something in the midst of it, you end up getting a phone call, some bullshit happened, or whatever the case may be, and it's like somebody like, damn, but what happened? But it was like, it wasn't like your own accord. It was just like either you encountered or someone, you answered a phone call for somebody, and they literally was doing shit towards you. Intuitively, you may have felt it, but it was just like, ain't no way that it's these people. You need to know exactly that's who it was. For somebody, these were people making sure that you didn't see the opportunities coming for you. They wanted you clouded. They wanted you to feel like whatever it is that you do and what you got going on, that they wanted you to seem like you're wearing a mask, that you're being fake, that you're in grief, that all you do is lie, that you don't have a heart, you spend lavishly. Like somebody literally was trying to pull that shit. This is even somebody trying to, portray, like, say if you sit there like, I saw this person in my dream. Yeah, you did, but you need to understand that whoever you could have been seeing in your dream at that time, if it was like bad energy where it's arguing, they following you, they always doing something like near you, or it's just like you feel like you're a fly on the wall, like you're not participating in that situation, but you can see it happening. You need to pay attention to what they saying, what they doing, and what's their behavior, because 10 times out of 10, those are the people who doing fuck shit towards you. 9 times out of 10. Now, other times, if you know that you got yourself in better situations and things like that, then that means in your waking life and you're still physically near these people, you need to pay attention to them, of what conversation you're having, how they behave when they're around you physically, because sometimes it's an indication, especially if you start having vivid, weird type dreams, and it was like the day after or the day before you have the dream of certain people. Those dreams are basically insinuating that when these people are in your physical 3D waking day present moment, it's something going on. Because for me, that's how I discovered about it. It was my own so-called people trying to that paid for those deaths when it comes to my kids. And they wanted victory and success. Like for somebody, you know what I'm saying, they got, oh well, if her man leaving her and he becoming it, like my last husband, he wanted to be a transgender. Like, okay, I didn't care, but it's just like, let me know what you wanted to do. Like I knew I handled that situation very much so effectively. I handled that situation maturely, but his immature behavior, it showed. It outdid everything that was done. So of course he had the help of his mom, his sister, basically to help them with that situation, which they wanted to stop communication and things like that. So the next thing was, well, if I almost got her to go lose her mind when it came to this type of situation, I can only imagine if we actually send somebody in that's bisexual or actually gay and try to pretend to be with her. You see? So it's just like those type of things you have to pay attention to. But it's also, if you don't know your peoples, you don't know your family like that, or you don't know who are people that would go against you as such, you're going to miss it. It's going to be a repetitive cycle of you trying to learn something. And sometimes, most of the time, shit, even if it's in death or things like that, it's like, okay, were you too tired? Were you missing out on sleep? Where is it the people you was keeping around you? And for me, hey, the company you keep will be the fucking things that you reap on that next day. If it was that you already had a thing, like I have a thing where I did not like to deal with men that smoke cigarettes at all. I don't like no men to vape or cigarettes. Okay, weed, cool, whatever. But that vape, that cigarette, black and mild, no thank you, no ham, no cheese, no sir, no sir. A record, okay, it's exceptional. What are you doing with your life? But now I know, like, I'm turned off from that shit. That's not the lifestyle for me. If you got a record, okay, it's cool. I'll have a conversation with you. But anything outside of that, Police, oh no, baby, I'm so fucking traumatized from police, cops, and shit like that. I am beyond fucking traumatized from that shit. So it's just like I'd rather be on my lonesome than having to worry about doing things on my motherfucking own. I've been doing too much shit on my own my whole fucking life. I feel that it's not like I'm being stagnant, but I'm comfortable. Like I'm okay. Like I feel safer with myself than trying to put my safety and my protection in another person's hand. I won't ever do that shit again. Ever. Like, most women, you should feel protected by somebody that say that they love you. You should feel honored. You should, be respected and things like that. It just wasn't my experience. It was just too much trauma. So most of the time, it's like I would rather deal with people like we could be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could be cool because sex is the last fucking thing I'm concerned about. That shit is traumatizing, but shit, I don't get it fucked up now. Once it's time for me to heal and stuff like that. Hey, that's gonna be one lucky man. He gonna be like, where did that come from? Wait a minute, ma'am. You gotta explain. Sir, I ain't explaining shit, okay? It was a long time coming. Okay, I'm a virgin. No, it's like, bitch, you ain't no motherfucking virgin. Mind your business, bitch. Okay? I'm a motherfucking virgin. I would be that girl. Hey girl. Hey, bitch. Oh, girl, the kids is here. Hey, bitches. What happened to you? Hey, you don't fuck a good thing up. I'm a Christian on Tuesdays. It's just, you just let shit be what it's going to be. Don't ever get, concerned about people. I've had it my whole life, so it doesn't matter. Some people are like, do I get a chance? Well, shit, can I build up the rapport to see if I trust your ass first? People are in mental conflict like, oh, wait a minute. You can at least speak. Don't be scared. I can't stand no scary ass man. Well, I noticed you, and I might not have noticed you, but you noticed me not noticing you, but you noticed me, so what's up with you? That's how literally I will talk to fucking people. Literally, like, no bullshit. And most men get intimidated because I wouldn't know if a fucking man is flirting with me. I'm going to be dead honest. All I know is you was looking too long. Did you want my number or something? Like, I don't be fucking knowing. It's like, did you want my number or something? Did I miss a cue? Because I don't get the social cue, but you're looking too long. Did you want my number? But if you notice me and I didn't notice you, but I noticed you noticing me, what's up? Converse. Don't be scared. What he said, don't be scared. It's just pussy. It's getting late. It's getting late. I need to get my ass to bed. Somebody's like, this fucking woman is a trip. I am. But it's those. Hold on. I'm gonna throw these cars in the trash because then they gotta tell my business like that. And I ain't. That was mean. Like how my own fucking car sit there saying like, yep. Like I ain't like that. That was a little. That made me a little vertical. I ain't gonna hold you. That truth card coming out like that, it made me feel some type of way. I'm a sensitive creature sometimes. I'm a sensitive creature. Because this card looking at me made me feel some. I'm sorry, guys. It's got to be a pause because I got to reflect on this shit because it's like, I could talk shit all day long, but this goddamn card show the fuck calls me the fuck out. I feel violated. I feel violated like a motherfucker right now. Like I said, it's the truth. Well, I'll be damned for a motherfucking card to call me out. No, shit, Habibi. Y'all ain't gotta do me like this. I want to throw the fucking whole deck out like she's something else. And it said the truth. So that was a humbling moment. That was a humbling ass motherfucking moment. I was not expecting for the card to be like, she ain't telling no lie. But it didn't have to humble the fucking, like, this is a humbling ass fucking moment, bruh. I swear for God, like, you know how some people be feeling like, oh, I'm embarrassed. I am so ashamed. Like, but I'm not embarrassed, ashamed. Like, this is a fucking humbling moment. Like, how the fuck I call my own self out? But hey, we gotta roll with it. Emotion lasts for a few seconds, bitch. Suck it up. Ain't gonna be no bitch. I feel some type of way. But we're gonna carry on with the message. You'll notice the manipulation before it starts. So don't ever beat yourself up about it. Certain people will get discontented and bored about certain things. So don't, you know what I'm saying? Suffering in silence is really not suffering in silence. Some people only suffer in silence if you choose not to recognize what it is that's causing you to suffer in the first place. Suffering is not ever in fucking vain. Long suffering is most of the time it's testing your faith. It's testing, do you believe in what it is that you can do? It's testing you, are you really manifesting in what it is that you want to be true? Career, love, finances, family, goals, ambitions. Are you really true to that shit? Don't laugh at my motherfucking humbleness, okay? God damn it. Goddamn. I already humbled the fuck out of myself, okay? It's shit happens, okay? I'm humbled. I feel vertigo. Shadow, spiritual union. But it's like, I know honestly for myself, it's like the person meant for me is like, I feel like the man is literally, I'm like, what the fuck I'm going to do with this woman? But it's like, I feel like the real man meant for me is going to literally be like, how could he concentrate on anything outside of me? He gonna be like, I'm trying to creep up with this motherfucking woman. I ain't got time for all this other shit because I'm trying to figure, like, the man would literally be trying to figure me out every fucking day. And the joy of that is, sir, we're going to have fun every fucking day of our fucking lives because the simple fact is, you don't know if I'm coming and going. You don't know what I'm going to get today. I don't know. And the joy that we both don't fucking know brings motherfucking joy to both of us. You see, a win is a fucking win. And then the enjoyment of it's like, shit, she's honest. She's not going to lie. She's not out here in the fucking world. She's just in her own fucking world. That's a fucking joy, you know? But it'll be balanced, it'll be prosperous, it'll be fun. But it's like right now it's not for me because I have to focus on healing, because I have to focus on so much shit happening. I know that I swear for God, that's how the fuck I know that card worked, because that card sat there and said, she telling the truth. She telling the truth. And I felt some type of way. It called me out before I'm sitting here trying to read the motherfucking energy, and it read the fuck out of me. What kind of fear does it? I wanted to throw this whole deck away, but it said, Humble thy motherfucking self. That's how I know it's like, I be speaking motherfucking facts. A motherfucker trying to humble me, bitch. I'm humbling my motherfucking self every day. Good luck. You gotta know how the humble moment works before you sitting there trying to humble somebody that's already sitting there like, what did I did today? Somebody wanted to see also how you perceive something. Somebody wants you to see something in a different light. Steven. Somebody's name could be Steven, Seven. Something called with a C or a S. Wisdom, destiny. Somebody's trapped in fear about something. Who is this person trapped in fear? It's like, would it ever happen? Would it ever happen? Gotta be spontaneous. Wish fulfillment. Finances. Excuse me. God damn. It's a confirmation for somebody. Somebody is planning like a motherfucker for something. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is about. I don't know if you feel like you already wanted to close something out. Or something that you know, but something could be transforming or changing. Somebody wants something with somebody. Like, I don't know, something that you do, something that you do, something that you say, something that the way you are. Somebody's like, I don't know if it's somebody else or something like that, but for somebody, I don't know, somebody could be watching you, somebody could be around you or whatever. Somebody could be trying to talk bad to somebody else about you, but I feel like somebody is literally fully, whether you're paying attention to anyone or not, somebody paying the fuck attention to somebody. I don't know who it is. You may not be into it, but I feel like this person could be like so tempted to say something to somebody. It's literally right here, but I'm like, where the fuck this energy come from? Because I'm sitting here and like saying this shit by myself. I'm trying to catch myself, and somebody sit here trying to say, "Well, listen here," because it's like it will literally take a different type of man to like for somebody that is not like there yet. They will take it at you're toxic, you're mean, but a real man will be like, you're just super blunt. And it's not like they're going to cause me to like tone down myself and who I am. They're going to love it because it's just like, that's something she's not able to help. And that's something that they like about it. And then it's like, what someone can like or love about it. It's like that's what makes certain things or relationships or partnerships or, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's just simply fucking platonic. That's what real raw fucking friendships is based off of. Like they gonna love the fact that you're not looking to please everybody else. You're not looking to be anything other than your fucking self. People fuck with that. Well, at least I would hope so, but I don't know. But I mean, I'm always by myself, but it's just like, I know in my instance of how I am, hey, I don't know what I'm gonna say some days. Sometimes I don't even know how the fuck I'm gonna talk to myself, but the fact that I'm learning to just love the fact, like, it makes me happy. Long as I'm fucking happy, why the fuck would I care about anything? And then 10 times out of 10, when you're getting into something, it's interdependent. So most of the time you want someone to join into that happiness, add to that happiness. It's just like add into it. Can you add value to it? Because I'm already a hyper happy person internally. I might not show it all the time because I know when I'm out and about or things like that, I'll probably be looking mean than a motherfucker. It's a possibility. I don't fucking know. But it's like, here go these listen, I'm finna throw this fucking deck in the trash, bro. Because I'm sitting here like not paying attention. And this shit it's humbling. But okay, apparently I be looking mean as fuck or something like that when I'm out about or whatever. However, you know, nothing is wrong with me. If you ever fucking think nothing is wrong. I just be in my own fucking world. But it's just like the strong person would, you know, just be like, okay, well, let's go do this. I'm all fucking for it. It's like easy going, but it's like trust is a thing. Trust myself. I just don't trust humans. But those friends that are, you know, people for you or people interested with you, you'll still reach your destiny. It's nothing that anyone can do to try to destiny swap with you, to do things towards you. You'll be seen, you'll be heard, you'll be loved, you'll be added to the value of what you already bring in. Like the person coming in, if you're already like a happy person, somebody's going to be willing to just amplify that shit. It's like, I wonder what happens when that person is super duper fucking happy. You know what I mean? It'll also be like a person coming in to look into the situation like, damn, they're already happy. And then it's like the person coming in is making it super duper happy. So guess what? Even if that person was hurting, guess what? You're already making them even more fucking happy, because it's just the joy that you have within yourself. If someone's still making sure that they do that, you can still reciprocate that energy, and it will always keep a balance. And that's what certain people didn't ever understand. I'm on YouTube. Oh, okay. Well, ignore them. You don't like them, you know, they talk bad about you, just ignore them. Go on. I don't pay attention to people anyway, but I'll address any fucking person that ever did some fuck shit. You gonna be in your feelings before I would be, but it's gonna be facts. But for somebody, you know, if it was creativity or issues and things like that, and people blocking harvest, somebody, you're about to be recognized on like a big ass level. Somebody, like, you about to be recognized on a whole different level. For somebody, if you just hear on platforms, I feel like somebody, you gonna be, it's something, somebody about to do something, triumphs. It says somebody, it's something that's about to be created or done, or somebody, something about double something, double degree, double laws, double something. Something is about to be done. And it's going to lead to something real firm. Because whatever these fucking blockages is, imagine having a big ass blockage and you make fucking tunnels through that motherfucking rock. That's like somebody trying to build a big ass rock mountain over your ass, and you just end up creating motherfucking homes and tunnels, and you get past the motherfucking mountain. Child, somebody. Come on. Won't he do it? Hello. I say hello. Somebody, you're going to be able to move on from whatever it is that somebody try to cause something. Hold on just a little while, because somebody, the victory and success is going to lead you to something new. Partnerships, business, celebrating. I'm getting where you're no longer being tolerated. You're going to be celebrated more than you know, whether you want it, for all your heartache and all the loss that you had. For something that's going to come back in for you. Okay, you might be at an emotional withdrawal for a little bit, because some information will come in either around this month or August that's gonna put you down for a little bit. But September, somebody, you're gonna be right back up again. I don't know if it's gonna be like a group of it's going to be a group of people that's going to be able to help you stand back up, because it's something that's going to be coming into you. If it hasn't came to you yet, August most definitely is going to come in. You're going to be down for a little bit in the month of August or mid-August. I feel like you're going to be down for a little bit, but it's not going to be too long. And then September is like something, it's overflow. It's going to be an over fucking flow. But for somebody, it's like some news that's going to put somebody down for a little bit. I'm talking about, this is some shit like a sword to the heart. Like somebody's heart going to be dropping to their motherfucking stomach about something that's going to be coming in. Whether it's this month, it's either you're going to find, like, it's something getting cleared out July. August, something that's going to come to you. And I feel like in August, you're going to be recovering. But September, you're going to be able to, like, something that will come in that is going to cause you to go on a recovery. And then, like, fall starts, like, September, October, if I'm not mistaken. Because fall is showing, fall into winter time. You're going to be building yourself up. And then whatever it is about whatever's going to be coming to you around August or September, you'll still be able to move forward, but it's like you're going to be able to move forward. This is like the recovery time is going to take you about 6 months for whatever it is that they're going to tell you in August. Either this month, well, is today the 1st or tomorrow? One of the two. But July, let's just say July, something is going to be moved out of your way. And then, but mid-July, August, something's going to come in. And it's going to lead to some grief stick. Like, this is one of those where somebody, you're going to have to be strong as fuck about whatever the fuck is going to come in. You're going to have to be strong. It's going to have you in your head for a little bit. But I don't see it like having you in your head where you got to go to like no psych ward or no shit like that. I just feel like you might just have to just sit with something for a little bit. But it's also showing that whatever it is, you're going to get back the fuck up. Because I'm hearing dust yourself off and try again. It's going to be heavy. But something that's going to come into you, whatever they're going to tell you in August, September is going to allow you to like do what it is. Hey, welcome. September is going to allow you to like get your mind together or whatever it is that you're going to have to do. And come fall, going into like it's given like mid-fall, right before winter hit, you're going to be able to get things going. You're going to be able to get some things going. Like you be up or whatever, but I feel like something, whatever happens either in mid-July or August is going to have you sit down for a little bit, or you still going to be handling certain things, but September is going to allow you, you know, September leads to some type of stability. And then stability or to move forward or whatever your choice is about what it is that you're going to do. And then like October, November, right before winter hits, I feel like you're going to be able to, like, I'm seeing somebody rebuilding their strength to go take on whatever the fuck it is that this heartache or it's something crazy that's fit to come into somebody. Yeah, and I'm talking about crazy. Like, it's one of those, like, I'm getting somebody say, hold up. What you said? Come one more again. And who did what? And I'm just seeing somebody just like, do you have everything moved or do you have this moved? And it's going to be like, yes. Or it's like, can you make sure that you do this? Or they going to do something going to happen where somebody got to do something. And then whatever it is that they going to tell you, it's one of those, I can just see something, somebody's heart going to hit the pit of their motherfucking stomach. It's going to be like, you got to be fucking kidding me about what you're telling me right now, right? Like, I can clearly hear somebody say, you got to be fucking joking. But it's like, it's one of those where people can watch you get to a strong place and they got to watch you get strong in a mental aspect just to know, are they going to be able to handle what it is that we're going to bring to them next? And then it's like, whatever is going to be brought to you next is like, okay, well, let's see how they handle it. Like, somebody's still trying to watch a situation, but it's like pretty fucked up. But like I said, whatever it is, October, like September, you're going to have what you need. October, November, by October, something to take. October 3rd, to be exact, you're going to be taking off. In November, you're going to really be back balanced mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and everything. You'll be back balanced. Because anybody that's been an interruption and stuff like that, they're going to be removed out of your way August, September. So July, August, September, people will be removed out of your fucking way. So that's definitely telling me July and September, shit is getting out of your way. So come October, November, or whatever it is, from like October to next year, March 2026, you're going to be recovering from a lot of shit. But it's going to be one of those, somebody, either you're going to prepare yourself mentally now or you just going to be having to go through it. Because there's some shit to come through and it's going to be an emotional thing unless you just know how to heal yourself. If you don't know how to heal, then that's just what it is. Something tomorrow. Somebody gonna bring something in or tell you something or whatever. But whatever it is, it's like a little bit of conflict, but for somebody you may have an idea, but it's just like the deception and envy about something, about waiting for information that they were supposed to be telling you. It's gonna come through. But whoever is gonna come through, or you may even been speaking on it, it's like somebody gonna be like, whether they tell you all the way, like I feel like somebody gonna know this shit is so fucking touchy about having to speak on it. It's just like I'm seeing somebody like, ooh, okay, all right, how do we tell them, or how? But it's like, well, they know, but it's just like one of those somebody where the mental conflict when it came out, it's like, well, they know, but do they know? And then it's like, you know, and then whatever it is, someone comes in to tell you and to show you, it's going to really, like, you really know, and it's going to hit different. But it's like somebody also in the background, you got to be mindful because deception and envy is still here. Somebody is hoping that it'll bring you to a new low. But it's not like it's going to bring you to a low, because how I'm seeing it, it's like somebody going into like, you know, take yourself, especially when it comes to grief and you dealing with death, meditate. You don't meditate, baby, I swear to you, you gonna be fucking sitting there crying every fucking day. And it's like, oh, that's how you go ass slip into that deep ass fucking depression. If you don't already prepare yourself, like for me, I'm always prepared for the worst. Shit, hearing the best, that to me is just like, shit, that's a lucky day for me. Hearing good news, that's a lucky day. But shit, I'm always prepared for the worst. But it's like you still be, you know, a little bit hopeful for a little bit of good. Ain't gonna always be 100%, but however you can hope for it. But in this situation, it's like, this shit looks like it could be a little rough situation. But I feel like somebody could be sitting there looking at a situation like, I feel like they could take it. And then whatever it is that you're gonna be healing, like meditate. If you ain't got nobody to talk to or whatever, write, sing, color, paint. You got to find an outlet. For me, I know I don't have trust into the systems, physical therapies, psychological therapy. I don't trust the motherfuckers, not ever again. But somebody could also been deceptive about something that they were trying to hide from you. But I feel like it's like something comes in like literally for somebody to figure out like what the fuck. And it's one of those where it's going to be a pick me up, because it's like, wait a minute, but I'm getting like where somebody could literally be in a sad place, but grief is given, you know what I'm saying? The denial and then the bargaining and then the back and forth about it. And then you finally hit that acceptance. But it's still like one of those, it's like, please don't take my sunshine away. So this is like where you're probably going to get to that place where, like, for me, I already have a natural RBF face, but it's like somebody just like, you're smiling. Like if you smile, I feel like you'll be more like you're smiling to yourself when you go home and you find little things like that to do. But I don't feel like you'll be literally smiling around people as much. So it's like if you already have an RBF face, this is like something, whatever somebody gonna bring to you around between July and September. I'm seeing somebody not really fucking smiling with people, where that shit gonna be looking like shit. That this motherfucker trying to fight? Is she trying to kill somebody? Or something like that. And it's like, nah, somebody's just dealing with some shit. But it's like, you're not going to know. You can't just assume, because assumption make an ass out of you. But it's like somebody, you about to have some shit where it's showing me emotional, and then it's showing me clouds. So thoughts in your head, emotional. Somebody be mindful that you don't go cold about this situation. Whatever you do, don't go too cold about it. But I feel like somebody, you may possibly do so. Because come the new year, I feel like it's something gonna go worldwide about something that's gonna happen to somebody. It's like somebody, that chapter of your life, that door is going to be closed, submitted. Like, there ain't no reopening that type of door in your life. Whatever it is, that something is about to happen between now and September. And then your recovery. Somebody, you might be alone for the holidays for this year. Don't feel bad about it, because shit, I low-key just don't be minding. So it's just like, damn. I mean, if you have a support system, find a support system. If you have somebody that you can trust, talk to somebody. Because whatever the fuck this is, somebody gonna have to bring you between July and September. It's about to it's about to sit your ass down for a cool little bit. About give or take for somebody about 3 months. If you know how to heal. If you don't know how to heal, this shit gonna take somebody about 3 years to fucking fully fucking recover. However, if you can find a supportive system or, whatever y'all do in the world to find support and shit like that, I'm not a person into that. But it's like, however y'all be finding that shit to do it, make sure you trust the person or whatever. So these are not people trying to throw back what it is that, you going through a hard time. Like, make sure that a person is genuinely there to support you. People like to pretend. People do like to fucking pretend just to eat off your fucking pain. So be mindful. I mean, if you try to find Friendsgiving or things like that, I don't know. I don't do that shit. But for somebody, you gonna need it. Because whatever the fuck that to come in through July and September, but it's like, it's something that's going to be given where it's like, say if you just need that mental break, somebody, you will have finances or you'll have a place to go travel to just be able to go recoup. Like, you'll be able to move financially. Let me say that. Like, financially, don't worry about that part, but it's just like, it's this. But it's also like you'll have somebody feeling as if they could still try to utilize that situation as well. Because somebody wanted to hold out on telling you something that they should have told you either like February, March, or May 9th in particularly, because it's like somebody wanted you to hurt for something. Like, where somebody was supposed to come in and say something to you, but they took something. It's like somebody was only there for, pleasure and finances, and it's not like they wanted to talk, but it's like somebody gonna literally want to talk to somebody finally right before they get ready to just like forget all this. Or it's like something like a big situation could end up occurring for somebody, and it's like somebody literally come in. I don't know if y'all have children together or what, but it's like, you know how like you could be waiting for somebody to say something to you, to talk to you about something, especially when it's matters of the home and y'all got children, you should be wanting to co-parent and shit like that. It's like somebody finally want to break the ice and like fix what it is to co-parent. So whether it's to keep from child support, whether it's to keep, somebody from leaving to go to another state, country, city, or whatever, or it's something like that. But somebody finally wants to speak about it, but it's just like, I'm just seeing somebody just close the door, lock it, chain it, whatever, because it's like something where somebody could have spoke. It's like right before this happened, because December, so that would put July. So like for somebody, if they don't say nothing to you in the month of July, this is like somebody waiting to say something to you come like December. But I'm feeling like if somebody didn't choose to speak to you now or by July, I'm feeling like come December, going into the new year, I don't feel like somebody hearing shit. Because whatever this energy is showing me basically somebody is like, fine, I'll break the ice to go ahead and speak the truth about whatever the fuck it is. But here it is that they want to come. Because with this talking about, this fertility or whatever it is, about whatever happened between y'all or something like that, because this is definitely kids involved in this, or family or something. This is like family ties, kids, something. Whatever this is finally like somebody wanted to finally talk. July, and then 5, this is 7 plus 5, that's December. That's like somebody want to wait until then, and then it's like you finally want to talk, but it's like I'm getting somebody like somebody coming in to talk, and I just see somebody keep walking like they don't hear somebody. I literally like see somebody just keep walking, or it's like somebody comes in or goes somewhere or meets somebody somewhere, and it's like Because it's like somebody's supposed to have been conversed with somebody. If they don't converse with somebody, or somebody, you don't have a conversation with somebody by July, whether this is family, friends, uh, parents or something like that, the parents of your children, or you the other parent of a child or something like that, and the conversation is not had by the month of July, the person's going to want to finally speak up come like December or something like that. But I literally, no bullshit, brother, whatever side you on in this situation, somebody is literally going to be putting like submit over that door. Excuse me. Like, I can't make this confirmation any bigger than what it is. Somebody will literally, like, it's literally a chapter, like, you could see me and that shit just goes just like this. You won't ever see that person. You won't ever talk to that person again, because however this person is walking out, it's like, I'm not hearing it. I'm not listening to it. This is like literally someone trying to say, I want to wipe out any and everything that I remembered from whatever. Like, this is, we in 2025. This is like literally somebody saying, I want 2025 to not even fucking exist at any point. Or like literally somebody trying to wipe away the last 5 years or something. But it's like somebody may want to speak up between July and September. But if it's getting close to like December, once it hit like December, somebody ain't talking. Man or woman. Somebody ain't talking. It ain't even no conversation. It ain't like I'm trying to hear it. I'm not even trying to reason. Like, somebody ain't going to be doing none of that shit. Based off of something that could be going on, that could carry on or something like that, and somebody don't decide to talk to somebody, it's given like, whatever this could be, right? And this is the kid father. I don't know about what kind of conversation, or this could be a family or a relative. It's definitely a male. You could be a man and it's like your brother or your cousin, your nephew, you know, your son or uncle or brother or whoever, right? Whoever this is, it's like whatever conversation or something that they should have told you like a long time ago or in March, or something that they felt around. I feel like something happened in March, right? But somebody had a feeling about something around June or this month. Sometime this month, somebody felt, well, they felt something around May. But June, it was just like, I know something. But they didn't say nothing, right? So they was just sitting there just trying to fuck with you, play mind games, be deceptive or something like that, or be just very vindictive, right? But whatever this is, say they don't say nothing by December, this person will be end up facing about 8 years. They will end up facing 8 years. If it ain't gonna be, they ain't gonna put them in a psych ward. They gonna put their ass in the motherfucking psych ward in prison for 8 years. Somebody could literally be facing that. I'm telling you, it's gonna be universal law. So about August 21st. August 21st, September 21st, or May 21st. Or somebody gonna be like in their head because something about 3 people or something that went on that is gonna cause somebody to literally, if they don't go to jail, it's like literally someone is gonna have to be put in like a recovery home, because something that they will have to recover from mentally, emotionally, or psychologically, because something is gonna fuck somebody else real bad. I don't know what they went through, what they experienced, because I'm not looking into this other person, but whatever it is either a cycle, it is given a psych ward. Or somebody losing their head because it's like they don't have on shoes, so most likely this is going to be like psychological. So somebody could have want this on somebody else. And then somebody, whoever is going to be moving forward, I'm seeing that you will have material and spiritual prosperity or health, and it's going to be strong, like whatever, you'll be able to rest and rejuvenate and recover from whatever it is. So like if you was dealing with something, you're going to get through that. But it's like also somebody's going, I feel like somebody, this is giving the Diary of the Mad Black Woman, where she had to go back and help somebody, help her ex-husband or something like that. Where it's like you're going back to have to help a friend, a family. Well, I don't feel like this is family. This is either like a friend or like children or a child's parent. And I don't feel like somebody, I feel like somebody, you're going to do it. Because I feel like whatever recovery mode that you're going to be going through at that time, and I feel like it's going to break your heart again, but not break your heart in the place, in the way where up here, right now in the current year, between July, September right now, that broke your heart. I feel like it's breaking your heart because it's like, that shit didn't have to go that far, but it's also, you knew at that time or whatever this person could be going through, whenever you have to come back around to help this person, I feel like it's one of those, is breaking your heart because it's like, damn, like I feel like you're going to be removed from this person because I feel like they have to go through this. Like they have to, like there's no walking around it. There's no stepping around this. There's no, maybe it's one of those, they had to experience that shit, because this is given where somebody couldn't get it and didn't understand it, and this is where, oh, this is why you should have empathy. This is why you should respect people. This is why you shouldn't do people like that. Like somebody is learning that fucking valuable lesson about whatever the fuck is going to be occurring, and that conversation don't happen, and somebody gonna end up having to like lose their shit. But I feel like your heart is going to have, like, I don't know if this is the universe doing, and I feel like somebody be like, I wouldn't go back to help a fucking person. They tried to kill me. They stole from me. They lied on me. The universe is going to be an authority of that situation. Okay? The universe is going to be an authority of that. We don't have no control. We can't fight the universe. That's like fighting motherfucking air. And if you're going to be guided back to help this person to like see something, but I don't know how. It's either probably going to be a year from that time, but it's like that person would either be in a place just coming out from something, or it's like you get a phone call and it's like, hey, they're in this psych ward, or they here, or they doing this, or it's like they could end up finding somebody to end up finding you or reaching to you to say that somebody's either in the hospital, they're psych ward, or they in the psych ward at a prison ward or something like that. And the only way that they can get this is talking to you. But it's going to be universally aligned for somebody. You're going to have to help somebody that did the worst to you, whether you want to or not. Somebody, and it's, if you're a woman, you're helping a man. If it's a man, you're going to be helping this woman. It's one of these two. Y'all have a tie in some shape, form, or fashion. This is quadruple 4. This is like something that also somebody is going to be learning to speak up about something too. Like, I don't know, whatever it is that you're going to do, you're going to be changing a person's life. It's going to seem like it's spiritual. It's going to feel like it's something like, what the fuck? Like, did you have to have this, it's like a come to Jesus moment. But then it's also one of those, you could tell when a fucking person learned their lesson. And then this is one of those harshest lessons. This is also, you got to be mindful that somebody could have been tempted too for something like, what it is that they were going to do. But it's like somebody could be walking away from like a double mind or double life or something like that. It's like, I want to work. I want to do this. It's like teaching somebody how to do something, and it's going to speed up something. 8-8. The sacrifice of a lifestyle, of a sacrifice of a thinking, so somebody might have end up going somewhere because they have to, because I don't know if this is emotion. This is like somebody could have said you were mentally, emotionally, or psychologically unstable, and you're not all righteous or whatever, right? But come to find out you are, and what they were saying that you were in line on you, that's what happened to them. So say somebody was talking bad on you, that people, you get ran through, or this happened to you. This is like, if this is you a woman, it's a man or whatever, it's like a man going through like getting beat up a lot, getting raped a lot, getting talked about a lot, getting all the unthinkables that a man should not ever have to experience in their life. And then they said that you did it, or they set you up, they getting set up. They got you the R word too. The R word happened to them. It's like somebody end up getting back what they was given to you and others all at once. And it's going to basically getting somebody to like, I feel like somebody going to be like they're suicidal or something like that. And I feel like somebody's going to make a quick call for that person to get help. So I feel like somebody might go inpatient or something like that for months or something like that. Or, you know, it's something like that. But it's given psychological, not a prison, but it's like somebody would literally be a prisoner to their mind, but they prisoner like, because this person don't have on any strings or anything, because it's looking like medical clothes. So somebody might end up being like hospitalized. Yep. It's going to be a hard journey for this person, because this person can end up in that place for like, they probably going to be in and out 3 times out of the year. I feel like over a 2 to 3 year span, this person's going to be in and out. But it's going to help them though. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like, somebody going to have to be somewhere to get the help for like 13 months in order to stabilize. And it's going to take them about 2 years to get the thoughts, but I feel like the year to get them, like a year to actually fully recover from whatever the fuck they're about to experience. But I feel like it's like some point in time, it's going to be able to allow you to like connect with the person in a way. But I feel like this person also going to be dealing with passings at that time. Yeah. But you're going to still be able to move forward, because I feel like you're not going to be able to intervene until they get this help. But I don't know if this person's going to do it on their own accord, or it's going to be something that happens. I feel like this person might end up doing it on their own accord, or something is going to happen where either they get Baker Act, or I feel like this person might end up getting Baker Act. Something happens and somebody just, this is like, say somebody do some crazy ass shit, but it's one of those, you know, if you get a good cop on that day, you could tell when a person is in distress. That's like, I'm getting like a cop end up getting to somebody and something is happening, and it's like I'm just hearing somebody scream, I'm just fucking tired. I can't take this shit no more. And it's like I'm hearing somebody put it down. And then it's like, as they telling the person, instead of writing the person up and locking them up, somebody digs through this person's file, and it's like, I feel like they keeping them restrained just to keep them from hurting themselves. And then it's just like, can you tell me your name? Can you know what I'm saying? Even before, I feel like before they even go to the precinct or whatever, it's like somebody getting them arrest. And I could just see somebody just fucking breaking down. And it's just like, it's something that they say. And it's like somebody calls in. It's like, hey, can you look this up for me? And then whatever it is that they see, I'm seeing like something about deceased. But it's like witness. And it's just like, and I'm just seeing that whoever the person is that's going to take the person in is just like, it's one of those, look, I'm taking you to the hospital. And it's like somebody said, what? And it's just like, I'm going to take you to the hospital. We're going to get you Baker Act. And then it's like somebody, what? And then it's like from there, I feel like after like being there for like 5 days, I feel like it's going to click to that, 5 days to like a week, it's going to click to the person like, you saved my life. And from there, whatever happens to that person, I feel like they have to like start talking to that person. I feel like they're going to talk to them through something else, because I feel like they're going to have to strip this person. Like they can't be around certain things. It's going to be a particular way of how they have to eat or something like that. But it's going to be successful for somebody to be able to have to go through that. That's going to allow them to be able to do something that they wanted to do. Yep. It's going, somebody, you got to allow somebody to go through it. You're not going to be able to help somebody on this part of their journey, because something is going to have to cause you to keep moving forward, whatever it is that they have going on. If it's children or whatever, I feel like it's for a purpose of a situation to occur, how it's going to occur, because it's like something, as this is happening or whatever, right? If something comes in and it's like, you know, somebody could remember, you know, it's like news that will come into that person to let them know. I don't know if it's like them finding out that they have a kid. It's something that's going to connect them to whoever you are, and it's going to give that person hope to just actually like participate. Like if they wasn't participating in therapies, and if they wasn't doing this and this, like somebody figuring out who you were or who you are to this person, and it leads to something. Let's just say that. But it's like, just know, when you ordained and you blessed in your life and your spirit, it's going to put you in places where you be like, Lord, why? But it's like, don't ever sit there and be like, I'll never do this, I won't ever do that. You don't ever know. Sometimes shit, when the Most High needs you to do something, he telling you for a reason. It ain't ever for no reason. Like, but unless something new do occur in your life, I feel like it's really giving that vibe of the Diary of a Mad Black Woman. If not, I don't know which the one about the sister got beat on and the sister ended up meeting like a bus driver or something like that. But Diary of the Mad Black Woman plays more in this one. But whatever happens, it's going to lead to some balance. It literally balances a lot of stuff. It brings a lot of things to light, but it's also, somebody could be feeling like they're fighting with time, because it's like, but whoever it is, it's like either it's gonna happen right on time or just right, when something is happening. But wish fulfillments of somebody knowing that they do need to go get help. So somebody might not have that conversation until next year because somebody needs help. It's not like you can help them on your own. That person needs help, like professional help. It's only so much that you can do. Because that person may actually do need medication. They may need, something deeper than what you can give. You know what I'm saying? You can talk to a person all day long, but sometimes that stability, some people do need it. Whether, they want to use it or not, it's just ways that you got to allow the situation to pan out. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? For somebody, if something else happens in between that time, that's what happens. But somebody, material harvest and stuff like that, it's some people having to be moved out of your way so you can move forward. September 6th, for somebody, no later than between September 4th and 6th, you'll be moving forward with certain things. But it's just like, I feel like you're going to be in a recovery about something that is going to be telling you, like, you're going to have to recover from something that's going to be told, okay? But shoot, let me get up off of here.